Good morning. Happy 2025, everybody. Yep. It's Monday. Our weeks can go back to regular now, and I won't be all confused no more. Thank God. Let's see. Morning. Sampy was in here at midnight last night. Morning, Sampy. Pontoon Jody. Good morning. CFO, Catfish Fever Outdoors. Good morning. Jersey. Good morning. What's up, John? Open the door. It's cold out. Dude, you have no idea how cold it is. It's cold out there. I abandoned my shovel and a place to walk idea until later. It ain't bad. It's 20. The bad part is the snow is coming this direction. So there was like a foot and a half snowdrift at the sliding door to let the dogs out. So when I opened the door, snow fell in the house because there was just no other way to do it. Let's see here. Gig. What up, Gig? Ancient Chinese secret. Good morning, misplaced country girl who still has power today. That's a big plus on a cold day. Jimmy Geiger, morning, buddy. No kidding. Yeah, where you at, CFO? It was windy last night. Ain't real windy right now, Al. It's windy, but not like bad wind, just breezy. Good morning, Shirley T. I think I got everybody now. Oh, you're in Iowa? Yeah, you and Uncle Lou. I bet Uncle Lou's going to be in a stellar mood today, isn't he? It's that cold. Did you guys get some of that snowstorm? We didn't. We got, I don't know, maybe 3.5, 4 inches, but the back porch was like 8 to 10 inches from the snow drifting. But we didn't even start getting any snow till it had to be 8:30 last night, I'd say. And now south of me, just I don't know, hell, 15, 20 miles that way, they got 6 to 8 inches. And I think my son over, he's west of me about an hour. I think they got mainly about Interstate 70 south, like I was talking about. Yep. We'll start off a new year. Maybe it'll be a good one. We'll see. Which actually starting off for me today means there's a whole pile of bills and envelopes there I got to open. I hadn't touched them since Christmas, I'd say. But that's all right. There ain't nothing that urgent, I don't think. I'm pretty sure most of them are going to be people wanting some money. It ain't free to die these days. But I did learn you can barter on the price of a cremation. You okay, Tiffany, honey? Huh? You all right? You got your foot old? You got snow on it or something? You okay? Well, you okay? Yeah, you get out in that snow. It's almost halfway up your belly, ain't it, buddy? Oh, goodness. Isn't that crazy? And I was talking about the other day, all my life that I can remember when we were going to get snow, it was always from Interstate 70 north, you're going to get XXX, which is always more than the people south. And now it's almost like it's flip flopped. It's weird. I can't figure it out. I mean, now it's from Interstate 70 south, you got 8 to 10, 12 inches of snow. And we got about 4. I don't know if it's the changing, climate change or whatever, but the climate's always changing. So that's kind of a oxymoron of a term. But I mean, it's weird. Let me see. What in the heck is that? Is that a newspaper? That don't need to be there. Okay, everybody. I've really been in the mood that day. There we go. I wish I had points, no doubt, dude. I'd be a lot happier today than I am right now. uh, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. That figures. That figures. 60 degrees notched up against this river. Yeah, it's got to be rough, man. You got any fog? I've been hearing this stuff about the fog. Say how the fog is, it's the deadly fog. I think Stephen King wrote a book about that one time. But something about the fog and the drones, and I'm like, really? Please just shoot me now and get me out of my misery. But it's some really weird times we live in right now, isn't it? I was thinking about that. Man, it's Hillary Clinton gets the Medal of Freedom yesterday or the day before. Are you kidding me? How many people you got killed to get that, I wonder? Smoke, you got a force? Have you got a fire going on down there, John? Oh, I don't remember what I was thinking. Oh, just in your cloudy, you work your way through the door. Can I help you, officer? No, you're going to have to come back. I don't know what's going on, but my allergies popped off yesterday afternoon and they ain't quit. Nose running. How much snow you got to get over, Eric? Because you're going to be probably a little bit south of me, so y'all may have been in a pretty good area as far as snow goes. You okay, Chill, honey? If you let me get my things, I can cut that off for you, honey. You let me cut your toenails, you want to sit there and try to chew on it. A little snow, Eric, get to work. The roads are pretty nasty over there, I seen. But I was laughing about seeing Hillary Clinton get some freaking medal. I'm like, are you kidding me? The Medal of Freedom, is that the freedom they created running the guns in Benghazi, which in turn caused the ambassador to get killed and 4 other people? That kind of freedom. Oh, it's still snowing there. I'm gonna lay out of work today too. Me too, John. Me too. I don't think it's still snowing here. Nah. It was weird. The wind was coming from the east, though. And usually, if it comes from the east like that, we get a bunch. But I wasn't sure. When I got ready to open the door, and I looked down, I thought, because I had just woke up, I was like, "Is that a snowdrift on the door?" I opened the door, and yeah, it must have been. Did the ice miss you guys? You better hope. You don't want to think. You want to know that ice miss. I'd rather have a road covered in snow than ice any day. At least I know it's slick. Black ice, man, you can't see that before. I mean, it's too late. And you got big hills and stuff to drive through. I think my buddy Glenn was down in Jamestown this weekend. He got his mom. She will come up here for a few months. Yeah, south of Jamestown and actually like Clark Range or something like that. Yeah, going 47, you should be fine. You don't have to worry about the ice, I guess. Oh, did he really? See, I don't have Facebook, but no kidding. So that, yeah, there was oh, hold on. I'll think of the words I'm trying to think of. There was a news report and they show you like, snow, freezing rain and ice. And right down there in that very corner around Evansville, it showed ice. So yeah, wow, it must have been. Huh. Ice storms are horrible. I lived through two of them working at the cable company. It was ugly. Morning, sunshine.
Yeah.
Not too
You can't
loud.
hear my TV, can you?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm muted anyway.
No, I can't hear it. You're fine.
I went out and got my headset. I couldn't the sidewalk all the way to the truck, and that's about as far as I made it.
Yeah, you're welcome to come over here and do mine.
No, I'm gonna
Why?
call Chad and tell him. I'm gonna tell Chad he needs to get up here and use that blowtorch he was cleaning his driveway off with.
I I really got enough stuff. I don't have to leave the house. I don't suppose I really have to go out there and shovel the porch and stuff if I don't want to. I do in the back where the dog is. Morning, Dave Bozarth. How are you, buddy? Jimmy Geiger.
What blows my mind is most of my
How
stops
much
are in the
snow?
level 3. Most of the counties
Yeah,
where I go, they're in the level
yeah.
3.
Those are the ones, emergency driving only.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 inches, and Eric takes vacation day. Yeah, I have to look for Greenwell's video. Yep, Jimmy Geiger got hammered. Level 3 means that it's not safe and only essential or emergency travel only. What a lot of people forget about down that way is the hills. Even though there may not be a lot of snow, but the roads may be, snow covered and icy, and there's big hills down there, man. You got to be careful. You're level 3, yep. That's almost blizzard condition, I think. It's wintertime. Nobody needs to go nowhere. Ain't that important. And the bad part is, well, no, if they're level 3 down where you would have been delivering, they don't need the stuff anyway. You know what I mean? Level 3 oh yeah, I qualify. Where you at, Eric? There it is. Where'd you go, man? Did your thing quit working or something? I wonder how you automatic adjust mic volume. Huh. I wonder if that works. Hello, everybody. Huh. Oh, well. Eric, if you're talking, I can't hear anything. Yep, bad tornadoes. Yep. Yep, they have those too for storms and stuff. I don't really know what any of them are unless they put them on the screen on the news. You know what I mean? His boss wasn't real happy about it. But I guess nowadays, I don't know. We used to call them personal days, but they don't even get sick days no more. They get PTO. I always hear people say the term PTO, and I guess that means personal time off. Well, if it's personal, wouldn't you just have to call in and say, I'm taking a personal day? They can't ask you what it is. You could have the clap or something and have to go get some penicillin. No kidding, Dave. Oh, man. Yeah, see, it's really weird. But like I said, south of us, like down where Chris and Telly are, I think they got nailed down there, man. Oh, now I got two of you on the screen. Hold on. Let me get rid of
That's one too many.
Yeah, the world is not
Did that work?
Yeah, that'll work. The clap. It's come off the top of my head. I don't know, John. I suppose it is in like Korea and place like that, and we got military bases over there. I know one of my roommates in Germany, an Oriental guy named Bob Bong. Bob Bong. It was the way his name pronounced Bong, Bong, but it was actually spelled Bang.
Good morning, Jimmy. I know you guys got it down there. Hey, there's Lee Evans. I know you guys got it too.
What up, Lee Evans, buddy? Did you get some snow down there, or you getting the ice bracket?
Gosh.
But yeah, Bob Bang. I used to mess with him. Well, it says Bang on your shirt. I don't care what you say. But he had to go get the swab. That's not really enjoyable, I guess they say, And when he walked out, him and his friend both went to Case Joss at the same time, and evidently they'd done the same one or something. I don't know, but they both had it. So they do the swab thing, and wipe it inside a petri dish or something, put it back together, a little glass petri dish like in science class, and they handed it to him and said, "Put this under your arm and go down the hall like the third door on the right and give it to the lady in there." Well, he walks out, and his friend grabbed his arm and to pull him over to ask him, "How was it? Did it hurt?" And then when he did, the petri glass dropped and shattered on the ground. So I had to go back in and do it over. He was telling me this story, and I'm high as hell on hash at the time, and I'm laughing so hard. Oh, man, his dad was like a freaking general or something in the Korean service, and then moved to the States or something. Yes, Dave, that is snow you see. You want to see it better?
How much did you guys end up getting? But you guys are north, so
Yeah, I only got about 4 inches. Actually, looks of the real. I don't know because the wind was blowing towards here, and so it drifted up around the house and the door and stuff. So I don't really know how much. The real one side of the rail looks like about 2.5 inches, and the other side of the rail looks like 4. So we'll call it 3. How many inches of snow did you say you got, Lee? Did you got snow?
I don't know if they switched over and got that freezing rain crap down there or not.
Instead, they're supposed to get 5 more today. Well, that's my ex-wife's dream to get 5 more. And no CFO, the snow angel thing. That's what young people do. I get down in that snow, there's a good chance I can't get back up. And then you guys are going to get to watch me die on camera. No kidding. Oh, 7 or 8, and then it half melted and turned to ice. Hey, good morning, Jersey. How are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning. What's going on?
Do you guys have like snow advisories down there, like the level like 1, take caution on the road, level 2, don't leave unless necessary, level 3, roads are closed, because that's what we have up here in Ohio.
That's just so and swears he has 8 more. Oh, John, I need you this morning. Thank you. I got to face the real world today, so no more goofing off and ignoring shit because of the holidays. I got to call funeral home and see if they got the death certificate yet, because I can't do crap until I get those. I can't go to Social Security people or call pension people or nothing. So it's like, I don't know what to do. You send the checks, I'll put them over in the savings.
Pop-Tart time. Yum, yum.
Pop-Tarts. Oh, buddy. What you doing, buddy? Huh? Well, you got me some kisses, Dad. Can I get some kisses? Yes. Kisses. My puppy does
I
that.
still ain't opened these pop corners yet.
How long you had them?
I don't know, like 3 days.
Oh, okay. Which ones are they? Kettle corn?
No, heck no.
It
I
ain't
want
the
something
red
with some
kettle
flavor.
corn?
It's the Spicy Quest.
Oh, no. Those need to be like either cinnamon or kettle corn. Our scale
No.
goes from 0 to Waffle House is closed. Yeah. If Waffle House is closed, you know that you don't have no business being outside of your house.
Yeah. I'd much rather deal with snow than hurricanes. Just saying.
All day, every day. Yep. I'd even take cold. I think it's supposed to be down to like 6 degrees actual temperature by Thursday. And that's called bug don't leave the house. I don't care what the reason is, temperature. Where actually, I think once it gets down below about 15 or so, you can't feel any difference. It's just cold.
It's 21 outside, what it says on the news right now.
Yeah, that's what it said here.
15 feels like temperature is 15.
Yeah, that's true, John. We do get snow for months sometimes, so you only get hurricanes for a couple times a year. Yep. It just takes y'all a lot longer to recover than it does us. No, hurricanes are nasty. But if I lived down there, it'd be like me with tornadoes. I don't worry about them, you know. And as long as you got the stuff to close like you do, you put the metal things up over the windows and shit, you're fine. Got a generator in case the power goes off. Sit back and enjoy the PTO. It all goes together. See, it brought it all. I even brought it back like a comedian does. Yes, I did.
John don't have no PTO.
That's what they call that, isn't it? Callback. They didn't have PTO when we worked for a living. You had personal days and then sick days. Oh, I would have to carry 3 or 4 sweat towels a day with me if I lived down there. Are you kidding me? There ain't no way. I know I left here, it would have been what, early March or whatever, whenever, in the week before Bike Week at Daytona, and left here in the snow going to go dirt bike racing down there. And I get down there and it's like t-shirt weather. It's hot and I'm sweating. I'm like, I am going to die. And I had to get a great tan. And it's kind of a shock to go from cold to hot. And the worst part was coming back home, actually. I was down there for about a week or so and raced 2 national dirt bike races. And coming back, man, once I got up about Louisville, it started getting cold and light snow. And the further north I went, the deeper the snow got. I was like, oh, man, I'm just going to turn around and go back down there and stay, I think. Oh. But I don't know. I got to get motivated. I know that.
Good morning, Mr. Knight.
Hey, Don, how are you, buddy? I don't think you out driving around today in the snow, are you? Or did you get any? You're about parallel with me, I think. Going directly east almost.
Oh, wind chill's 8 degrees. Sorry. Not 15.
See, I'm the opposite, Dave. I can't stand the hot, but I'm perfectly fine in the cold. I can always put more layers of clothes on.
Can't run around naked.
Hey,
Good morning, Miss Shirley. Shirley T. Lynn.
Morning, Shirley D. How are you today?
David Bozark. I can read chat today. How about that?
Heck yeah.
What little bit I can read.
Now, the more you read, the easier it gets. Use fun.
Hey, good morning, 50 Cent. I hope you're good down there in Cincinnati. I know they got about 10 inches of snow down there.
Yeah, they got hit pretty good. I couldn't remember for sure.
Yep, the southern part of Ohio got it pretty bad.
Everything south of me, from especially about where Chris and Kelly live, from there on, it got. I bet, I don't know. I think Christendom was right on the edge of the, 3 to 4 to going up to 5 or 6.
Oh, man. Warmest day is Saturday, 29 degrees. A bombing 29. Woo!
Woo! Break out your short. Who am I kidding? I wear shorts all the time still. I got sweatpants in the car, but if I'm just going from the door to the car and the car into the gas station, I can wear shorts.
Good morning, Mister Brian B. Catfishing.
No kidding. The thing where they take the kids, John, is that what you're talking about? That's cool.
Even the Coda buses are closed today in Columbus.
Brian B, Zipper Sniffer, how are you, buddy?
But we didn't get nothing here. No rain, no snow, anything. Hey, Rick.
I don't know where you're at.
Oh, Jersey.
Joyzy, over here.
Julie, you're up there hanging out with Snooky and all them?
Oh, yeah. I met her. So, long before she showed up at the Jersey Shore, that used to be, my stomping ground as a youth. I still go there, actually, pretty much every weekend in the summer.
That's cool.
Yeah, do you go around saying, cabs are here? Cabs here? I can't help it.
They still have the house sitting there, and you know what? No matter when you go by in the summertime, there's still people out there taking pictures in front of it.
Yeah.
They ruined the shore for us down there for a while.
I was going to say, yeah, something like that just ruins a good thing, doesn't it? I was thinking the exact same thing.
It ruined it, so.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you got a cool place to go and only, the core people know about it, and then all of a sudden everyone finds out about it, and it's all crowded. That's how surfing on the Great Lakes was when I first started going. There's a core group of about maybe 20 people in all of Lake Michigan that surfed, and as the message boards and stuff grew and things like that, TikTok or Instagram and stuff like that, all of a sudden it exploded about, I don't know, 10 years ago.
In a bad way too, a lot of social media has really destroyed a lot of good fishing spots.
Oh yeah.
I hate to say it, but YouTube itself,
Yep. Oh, that's sure.
That's why Brian B stopped fishing, I think.
How many good spots I found just by
wink
by people looking, kind of even generalizing where they are. I go to Google Maps and bring it up. I'm like, oh, they're right there.
Yeah. I've actually done that too.
So
just by landmarks and stuff around them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Triangulation. You're an Army man. You remember that?
Yeah. I was going to say you triangulate where they're at, but I didn't want to go there. I didn't know if anyone would know. But some of them are hard, like
morning, Jody.
Where Jody and them are at, where you got hills that go up with trees and everything, and just like mountains around, and places like that, it's hard to get a read on, though.
Yeah. Yep.
There's just too many of them. But if I have a good spot, I doubt I'd go live at it.
Yep. Like I said, that's why Brian B stopped going live and doing fishing.
Selling his boat to buy some bass gear. Hey, good morning, Billy. I almost missed you, didn't I? But yeah, the world's a strange place right now.
Good morning, Billy.
I was just going through all my stuff last night to see what I'm going to sell. Getting rid of most of all the spinning gear I used to use. I switched over to the conventional. I love it now. I love the conventional stuff.
That I don't know anyone was in here when I went to the VA and John had me go buy that lottery ticket. And I scratched it off. It was a $10 winner. So I took that on my way to Illinois and bought 2 $5 tickets. And I scratched them off when I got to the hotel, and one of them was a $10 winner. So when I was coming back to Indiana, I bought another $10 one, and our luck ran out. But that one ticket took us like three different wins or something. I don't know. I don't ever buy those, so I don't know a lot about them, but I know every time I'm at the store, someone's buying one or two of them. Like someone buying a $20 ticket. I'm like, dude, you're serious? You have more money than sense. Slightly used pots and pans.
Wonder how.
Uh
I wonder how Jody's done.
oh. You boxed yourself out or something. There it's back. Yeah.
So
I gotta have a cigarette. I better.
I was watching Jody make her deviled eggs last night.
Man, I love deviled eggs. I haven't had none
Oh, I do too.
forever and a day now. I think
They,
about.
I
I
like
like.
deviled eggs. I like deviled eggs, but I don't want hair in mine, so I'll pass Jody.
Well, she had the hat on.
It happens.
Jody needs to put a hairnet on if she's cooking.
Hey, Bugs, when you're in the army, do you ever have pull KP in the morning? Like down.
One time, one
Remember,
time
you
in
remember
basic
taking
training.
remember taking the lids off the big chafing dishes when it's just about time to feed them, and the cockroaches would be on top of the food.
No,
Oh, we had that in Fort
I
Hood.
never seen that. But I
Yeah.
had KP duty one time, and it was in basic training, and it was the day my platoon was going through the gas chamber.
Oh,
And I was
no
like,
kid.
bada bing! I just got that kind of karma. Good
When I
morning,
got
D. So I didn't have
when
to. I never went in the gas chamber in basic training. I'm
oh,
not
just
complaining.
that was nothing really.
Yeah, I
Good
did.
morning, Miss D.
What my roommate told me. He said, "Man, it wasn't that bad." He said, "About like getting maced by the cops."
Yeah.
Jody said they're in the garbage.
You know,
Oh, you're kidding me.
it's probably that water. You put water in there. You should put a little more mayo.
Water?
Yeah.
No, 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 no,
So,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Sorry,
I
tires
stop.
or delivery is not necessary.
I'll be right back.
you know, Jody, I still think I would have probably ate the. It's hard. It's hard to throw out deviled eggs, no matter how bad they are.
Well, the first thing you're supposed to do before you cook them is test to see if they're any good.
What's that? There used to be something. I think if you put them in water, if they floated, they were good, or if they sank, they were good. Vice versa. I'm not sure what
That's the
that.
opposite way. If they float, they're bad. If they sink,
Yeah.
they're good.
I have a buddy who used to, who still does. He has chickens, you know, and I used to stop by his place, and he'd give me a bunch, and he says, "Don't even wash them." He says, "Don't wash them to the day you use them." He says, "If you don't wash them, they'll last just about forever."
Yeah, because you're washing a coat or whatever it is off of them. Jody, they all float down here. Ha ha.
It had to be the water then. Hey Jody, I know you like you put relish in there. There's a relish that I came across lately. It's called Wickles with a W. I'm telling you, they make some real good relish. Um, they have that. They have the jalapeno. It's a jalapeno flavor. They have just their regular relish, but it's a world of difference between that and just regular relish. You should look it up sometime. It's pretty good stuff. I don't even know. I might have a thing in the cabinet here. Oh yeah. All right, here you go, Jody. I don't know if you could see that. Wickles. Pretty good stuff. I always have like about 6 jars of this in the house. Oh, okay. I got you. Walmart. Although, one thing I'd like to do, I don't know who mentioned it yesterday about putting jalapenos in there, you know, like cut up jalapenos in the deviled eggs. That I would like. I keep hot sauce everywhere. I have hot sauce in my work car, my wife's car. my gym bag, you name it. Don't ask
I'm
me what
glad
it's.
I don't have city water because my drain or my sink's been running for 2 days now, about the size of a pencil lead. Thank God it's well water. Heck yeah, Brian. Break out the sleds, man. Yeah,
I wish.
that don't look like no fun.
Well, small waters in the gym bag. That's because on the way to the gym or sometimes after the gym, I'll grab something to eat. So I even put hot sauce and oatmeal. Believe it or not.
No, I'm be banned from this show should you ever mention that again. That's gross. Now, I'm all about hot sauce. Don't get me wrong. I like it too. But
You know what, Bug? Some of the best hot sauce I ever had.
oh, you froze up.
Walmart, and they'll sell this box of all these different hot
Yeah,
sauces.
yeah,
And at first, you would think, that's got to be all crap. I'm telling you, some of the best hot sauces I ever had have been in them bottles. And a lot of times, I'll look at the bottle, then go research it online and just
yeah.
buy it.
That's what I do. If I go to Amazon and see if I can order it straight, just that one. Yep. I'm not a. I just eat that one kind. The old lady does the ad, puts that shit on
And
everything.
a
That's
while back, when I
yeah.
first
I'm
was
pretty simple.
when I was first in the community and everyone had the stickers going around, and I had a small batch of stickers made. I used a company called Sticker Mule, and I ordered some stickers. And when the stickers came, they came in a box. I opened it up, and there was a bottle of hot sauce in there, and it was called Sticker Mule hot sauce. And I didn't realize it, but it must be something they do with the stickers, or or the stickers came after. I don't know what came first, them making the hot sauce or the stickers. That's a pretty good hot sauce too, though it's not real hot, but it's
Yep.
got a sweet flavor to it. So
Yeah.
a lot of times I'll use that for the sweetness, and then I'll use something hot for the heat. Like I'll use two
Mm-hmm.
hot sauces, So
I agree, Brian B. Hot sauce is delicious. I don't. I
I
you know
love I love fire sauce from Taco Bell.
um
yep.
I eat it on things like scrambled eggs, chili, really about anything.
Yeah, it goes
Macaroni, cheese, and hot sauce. Yep.
macaroni and cheese. Yeah, macaroni and hot sauce. That's good.
Not just macaroni, but macaroni and cheese with hot sauce in it.
Fever, the spontaneous combustion. Put new holes in you never knew.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't do hot. I like a good, like I said, the stuff that lady, that kind there, that's about as hot as I want my sauce, to be honest with you.
Small water.
Back in my stripper days. Yeah. I'll bet you went hungry.
Uh, yep. I came up with a plan one time, the man whore for a living, and that
See you,
didn't
Jody. Have a good day at work. Yeah, the gigolo thing didn't work out for me neither after the movie came out. Yeah.
Have a good day at work, Jody. I got to head there too in what time is it? About another 15 minutes.
Not me. I said, no way. I'm not going nowhere.
I'm lucky I work in the truck, so once I get to work, I'll be listening and I'll be in
Yeah.
chat at it because you can't really look at chat and drive. So.
No. That's
No,
why
normally I just put it up in the
morning
window.
Yep. I got the windshield mount so I could do that, just so I could hear it better, so it's not laying down in the cup holder and stuff. But
Yeah.
right now, it's so cold outside, it probably wouldn't even stick.
Yeah. I got a JBL speaker, that Bluetooth speaker that I have a little cubby hole up on the top of the dash. The little lid opens up, and I set it in there and turn it on. That's otherwise I can't hear it.
Yeah, I
No
need to get
work
that.
here. Everything's closed. That's the DC area. They close it just on the speculation that it might snow. I like that.
Yeah.
They
No,
used to
Jody,
do that here with the school.
you don't want to lose 2 days of holiday pay. Get to
Mhm.
work.
Yep, I agree. And I don't know whoever made that damn rule up, but they need kicked.
Now,
Where when I worked at the cable company,
I'm going back in
I'd
the
write
house.
down on the calendar what days I wanted off that year, and I would come in the first work day after New Year's and sit down and fill them out on the time off request. And plus, I had a little seniority, so you couldn't bump me. Good morning,
That's it.
Jeanette. How are you today?
I'm fine, Bug. That's. I just used my wife's iPad. That's how I'm keeping up with chat, and I wanted to see how it was.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't see chat from.
No, not on my phone, but I have her. I
Yeah,
have
I
an
was
old.
going to say, I can't see it on my phone.
I'm gonna have to get her to put a
There
channel.
you
Make
go,
it
Brian Franks. That's what I use right there. Yep. I'll
Frank's.
put
Yeah,
that
Frank.
on everything.
Too.
Biscuits and gravy. I like it on my biscuits and gravy. But like I said, I don't want it so hot that it overpowers what I'm eating. If I got to take a drink after I eat it, I don't want it. Now, one of my buddies I race dirt bikes with, this guy, yeah, you need help, man. This guy I race dirt
The
bikes with,
addiction
I'm
is
telling you,
real.
even Frank's hot sauce, he literally turns red and starts sweating. It's hilarious. He loves hot sauce, though, and he'll eat hot stuff. He loves it, but I'm telling you, he literally turns red and starts sweating. I laughed. Actually, we were at B-Dubs one time, and the waitress come over and asked him if he was okay. So, anybody got anything fun going on today? I'm so tired of the world.
Speaking of B-dubs, that's
Oh,
the best sauce they got.
Is it really? Huh?
yep.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Spicy garlic. Yep. Although I love hot sauces. The one thing I was never into was that chip challenge that they had going for a
Yeah,
while.
no. They
That
done
one.
that on hog legs. That's one of them things I ain't doing.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Nope. One time when I was much younger, I'd been into, I don't know what it was, a ghost pepper. Somebody was growing them in their garden, and I took a bite of that, and I swear I came close to meeting God, and I'll never do that again.
My buddy that owns this house, when we were growing up, next door, the preacher lived next door to him. And that was his thing. And this was back in the 80s when it
Yeah.
wasn't even a deal. You know, he would grow these different hot peppers every year. And his test if they were any good or not, he'd holler at Glenn when they were ready to pick. He'd pick one off the vine and say, "Hey, let me know if that's hot enough." You need to mow today. See, I'll be honest with you. I wish I could mow. That's my peace and quiet time here, man. I put
Hmm.
my earbuds in, but because I got such a small mower, I mow half one day and the other half the next day. And I'm
Ooh.
not buying a 0-turn lawnmower. Doing, buddy. He got his old guy there. He's been around a while. Yeah. What's up, buddy? You've been around a while, ain't you? I see you. Hello, buddy. Want treats? I better quit. My dogs will be come running in here.
Yeah, my dogs. What are you doing?
Hogleg and Troy are coming back, are they? That's cool. That means I can quit doing this. Heck yeah.
No, they're doing nights, Thursday, Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Now,
Yep, right after Roger Muskrat.
why don't I ever hear about this stuff, man?
You don't have Facebook.
That's probably why. Yeah.
Is that all right?
New grass first mowing. Ooh, that's always sketch.
Yep.
Because once you mow it, you see how well you sow. 8 p.m. Huh.
Hey, I'm with Brian B. I gave up cutting grass in 2019. But
Now,
only for the fact that I had a real bad hernia that really got bad.
yeah, I had one this year. Had to have surgery. It was
And
gnarly.
I kind of put it off and everything. But one day I was out cutting the grass, and all of a sudden, it felt like I had a basketball in my pants. You know? Sure
Yeah.
enough, I did. You know, so I went to the ER and stuff, and they did a few tests, and they told me that I had 2.5 feet of my lower intestine slid down into there.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I had surgery and all of that, and I got a landscaper for the rest of the year. And the following year, you know, I was getting ready to cut the grass again. And my wife's like, "Why don't you just keep using the landscaper?" You know, I'm like, "I don't know." I said, "I've been cutting grass my whole life." You know,
Yeah.
so I So I did it again, and it was a little tough, I'm like, I don't know if they do the job that I kind of like normally do, but you got to understand they're only getting $35 a cut, they're not
Yeah.
going to say. So, but I think it took me a season or two of going back and forth. And finally, I was just like, you know what? I put the lawnmower at the curb and I haven't cut it since.
Yeah. I lived in an apartment, me and my son did after my divorce, and it wasn't bad not having to mow grass, or if the stove went out or the fridge went out, just making a phone call and they took care of it. That was actually wasn't bad. I won't lie.
Yeah. It used to be nice too. I come home from work on say Thursday. That's when I used to cut the grass. I always wanted to cut it Thursday, so I had the weekend to fish and stuff. I pull up and look around, and everything's all nice and trim, and I'm like, that was the best $35 I spent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what got John retired so early. Cutting and selling grass. I mean, cutting grass.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on where you live, it can be extremely lucrative.
Yeah, up my way. You usually need a cut once a week, but I got a good landscape. I used to have my first one. It could be a drought and your lawn could be burnt out, and he'd come around just to blow dust around and charge you.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy I have now is, if you don't need a cut in 3 weeks, you won't see him in 3 weeks, and then he comes. So.
Yep.
A good job.
Oh man.
I had my neighbors laughing one time. I lived in Noblesville. I had a pair of dirt bike goggles on because part of the grass had to be mowed, but the other part really didn't because the dog played there and crap. And when I went to turn around every time, a big cloud of dust had come up. So I went in and put my dirt bike goggles on, and I was out mowing my yard in dirt bike goggles. I was like, yeah, my neighbors are definitely going to know not to bother me.
You go inside, you blow your nose after that. Like, geez.
Yeah. That was the thing about racing dirt bikes too. Drink or shot, whatever, John. But man, in the summertime, you'd blow your nose after racing. It was gnarly. And there wasn't nothing you could do though, because you didn't dare breathe through your mouth then, because you'd have dust in your mouth. You get a drink of water, that dust makes mud. Back at work, truck said got grass. And below that, it should have said want some. Like nice dreams. But
The bag.
I got excited. Y'all said hogwaggling was coming back. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll do this show once a week or so then.
Yep.
I got an idea for a short I'm going to do, but it don't have nothing to do with this channel and fishing or nothing. It's totally all the opposite direction. I just got to put a little time into it and see if I want to do it or not. It could be pretty funny. Got grass and got the ass.
I had a bunch of conventional reels back when I was used to downrig, for trout stuff, but they have these darn line counters on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I've seen those before. I've never had any reason to use
didn't
one.
have line counters on them. I'd probably would hold on to them, but actually I got some of those. They came last week. The Piscifun 50s and 60s.
Piscifun, yep.
Let me tell you something. I use those this weekend.
They're smooth, ain't they?
Oh, they're smooth.
They're butter smooth, man. For cheap reels, they're amazing. I got 2 of them.
I came home and ordered 3 more. I got another 50 and 260s.
Yep. They're smooth as all get out. I was amazed first time I used one. They're smoother than my Abus are. I know that.
Yep. I was like,
what? The Abus will still be here when those are wore out and gone, but
I'll tell you what. But when that does wear out, you buy another. You could probably buy 3 of these or 4 of these
before you paid for an Abu, exactly. Unless you catch them on sale.
When I was young and dumb, I always, was like, it was all about like the name,
Yeah.
So I used to, I sold them when I had my hip replacement. I sold them all because again, they were basically I used them. They were bigger reels, but they were the Shimano Dakotas, like the 600s and 500s, and those things were close to 3 a piece at the time. When I bought, and then I realized, I'm like some of these really lower budget reels are really pretty good for I'm not a commercial guy. And I
Yeah,
don't run.
I don't think you can beat the PC funds, man. As
Nope.
far as the price and everything goes, I was blown away. The first one I ordered, and I'm like you. First time I used it, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" I thought I
Yeah.
had it adjusted too loose or something.
Yep. I mean, I threw that further than I'd ever be able to throw anything spinning. You know.
Oh yeah, but yep, I like PC funds. I traded two brand new ones for Uncle Lou's spinning rod. Yep,
There, man.
yep, yep. I like them. In fact, J Dog gave me one with that rod. He gave me, I think.
Hey, no one was wondering, does Uncle Lou make rods anymore or no?
Uh, he'd been saying he was waiting on them to come in forever and a day, so I don't really know if he's ever going to sell them again or not. Well, I mean, I know he makes custom rods, but you're talking, $500 or something like that, which I will
Yeah.
do one day. Yep.
Nah,
In the
just looking.
next couple of years, I'm going to have one rod. I have a rod made for me, just so I'll have one to hand down to my son and stuff. Yeah, charters have to be rough on reels, man.
Yeah. All right, Bug. I'm gonna bump out. I'm gonna get in the car, go to work, and
Man, have a wonderful day at the office.
if you're still going in an hour, I'll be back in chat.
Okay, that'll work. I don't know for what time is it. Just see. Yeah, I'll still be here. I'll probably kick this off at 8. I got stuff I got to get done.
All right, Eric. Take care.
If it ever gets
All
dark,
right. See yes.
You got it.
if I ever had a heart.
It's not be working.
I'm trying. I know I'm forgetting something I got to do today. I need to look at my calendar and see if it says anything. I know the new computer I got with Windows 11, it doesn't have the freaking calendar on the toolbar. It does, but it's one over in the corner. You gotta. Come on, man! Don't do that. You kidding me? Let's see, calendar. What is the date today? Today is the 6th. I ain't got nothing all month. I guess I could take a couple of appraisals if any come in. Well, I better wait and see what I got to do. I got to go to Social Security office and stuff like that yet, though. I better wait. I can't wait to see the bill from the nursing home. Yeah, I bet. I'm thinking I'm going to owe them about $5,000, and I'm going to have to break their heart and tell them, yeah, you have to take a little bit of money a month on that. I reckon that or sue his estate. Oh, really, John? That's cool. So you can send it in and they'll rebuild them. That's really cool, actually. I can tell you how to get a rough estimate on that, John, actually, and it'll take you about 25, 30 minutes, man. I'll get with you on that. Yeah, don't ever pay for appraisal. Holler at me first, and I can tell you how to get an estimate. Zillow is okay, but not as reliable as using the MLS system and checking them that way. I don't want to make no money. I just want to be a nice guy. But actually, I can only do appraisals where I'm at. Appraise that ought to take about 2 minutes, a minute an inch. I might have to take Mom to the doctor today. She's been up twice now. Listen and see if she's getting sick or not. because she won't tell me when she is. So I have to be a spy and listen. No, I didn't. You didn't hear me, Brian. I said it'd take about, a minute an inch. So it'd take about 2 minutes to do that appraisal. You okay, buddy? Huh? What's the matter? Did you go see your grandma? Huh? Something wrong with your granny? Huh? You know grandma sick in there? Did she go get sick? Go tell me, okay? You go in there and see, and you come back and report back to me, okay? Alrighty. There you go. My junk over his head. Oh no, look out, teabag time. Yeah, you seriously need help, John. That's what you need. Don't make me get my little thing out here. Class. Class. There. That's my stress reliever thing. The other one got dented, so I had to order a new one. Yeah, where's Curtis at, Eric? He probably still sleeping.
Yeah, he stayed up late last night watching the football game.
Oh, yeah, I'm there Sunday night football.
Yep.
You don't want to go out there, do you? Huh? You want to go out? It allows snow out there, man. You want to go out, little guy? Huh? Is that what you want? Come on. This will be a treat. This will be a treat trip because there's snow. I will hook you up on treats pretty much every
Yeah.
time today just for going out
Yep. Go out on the patio and take a dump and come back in the house.
there. Yeah. Cracks me up.
Bengals suck.
The big dog just
Nobody
goes
watched
out
the
there and
Bengals.
stands. It cracks me up. Big dog just goes out there and stands. She don't have to use the bathroom. She just does it to get a treat. She's literally standing at the door, just looking around. The live show's way worse. I'll bet. But I'll go out here after the sun comes up. I'll put on some socks, long socks, and then I'll go out there and shovel real quick. It won't take me 10 minutes unless I have a heart attack. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Pork chops? Oh, could you smell them when you got there and sat down?
Oh boy.
My God. Oh, that make me want to get sick just thinking about that one. Ooh.
Peanut butter Oreos. What?
Whoa. I seen those. Little guy, man, he don't care if it snows. He's going out there to run around.
I wonder if you'll see Butters today.
Oh yeah, he'll be over. He was over 3 times yesterday. I told him to quit playing me. Hi, buddy, what you doing, huh? You coming to kill? Look at you out there in that snow. You're gonna need 4-wheel drive, old man. Hold on, let me get the door closed. Here, hold on. Ah, Burr, come on, I get you guys a treat. Tilly, I watched you. You didn't even do nothing. You just stood out there. So we're going with half treats this time. No full treats this time, but he get a little holding though, because he went out there to potty. Here you go, guys. Enjoy. See you later. Wouldn't want to be you. Sorry, Lou. In case you're here, I burped. Didn't mean to. Man, dude, I just ordered me 3 new pair of sweats, actually.
Morning, Skeeter.
Hey, Scooter, what's up, man? Yeah, it will make sense. I got to lose some weight for my knee surgery, I think. I ain't heard it yet, but I know he's going to tell me that.
Did you hear anything about getting a Ozempic?
I sent a thing to the VA, and it was you got to jump through all kinds of hoops and do some kind of evaluation crap. I'll just order some online. You get a 3-minute consultation with a doctor via texting or whatever, back and forth online, and he writes a script.
And then he writes you a $10,000 doctor bill.
No, it's usually a couple $100.
Right.
But that's better than having to go down the Marion 2 times and get evaluated and have a test, a stress test, and all that crap. Fuck them. Everybody says it works, I guess. I don't know. I'm one of them guys that like to try to wait till it's been around a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's been around, what, a couple years now? Probably longer than that, I imagine. But just now got to where, it's mainstream.
No, I'm in level 3 now.
Level 3.
Level 3 snow advisory. Roads are closed to all unless you're an emergency personnel. That's
You
why I
are
said I
right.
wasn't going to. Yeah, they just changed us to level 3.
Oh, I thought you were driving and went into one. I was going to say, what in the heck? Don't go into work.
No, I ain't going to work. They want me to come in there and work in the warehouse. No, I'm good.
Well, like you said, man, people don't understand. In your instant, you got an FU card. It's called a CDL. You know what I mean? That's one of those things that it's like having a nurse's license. It's an FU card. You don't have to take crap from no boss because you can go work somewhere else the next day. That's what I called it when I finished the last class in the cable company that I worked for, and they called it a Tech 4, but you basically could do everything from design from the dish into the processing center, and from the processing center out to the house. You could actually fix and or design all of the above.
They can actually take you to jail for being on the road on the level 3.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Yep. That's why I'm like, ain't worth it.
If the cops, I say, hey man, here, let me make a phone call and you tell my boss that I ain't supposed to be here. I'll turn around and go right back home, pal. Ain't a problem. And I'd call my mom and say, here, hold on, cop wants to talk to you. And I'd hand him the phone. That's the best part about being self-employed, though. The bad part is if you don't work, you don't make no money. And the good part is if you don't want to work, you don't have to.
Well, I'm not self-employed.
But you got to be willing to pay the price also, though, If you don't work, you ain't going to get no money that month.
I just can't get over him saying it's a lame ass excuse.
Level 3 Mystic Sorcerer in Dungeons and Dragons. My son and his buddies from my school all still play that. Once a month they get together and do it. It's kind of a, I don't know, keep your youth alive thing or something. But man, you're level 3 Mystic Sorcerer. You kidding me, dude? You'd kill about everything on the board. I'm digging that. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about them. We played it in the army when I was in Germany. In fact, I had, all the books back then, Dungeon Master book and all that stuff. And my son said if I had that original first edition when they first came out, like Dungeons Master book and all that crap, if I had all them books together, he said they're worth a buttload of money. As long as they're not all trashed and written up and, tore up or nothing. But those went the way of my albums. Somehow they disappeared and I have no idea where they went. I come home from Germany, I probably had 200 albums, I'd say. Pretty close. Because they didn't have any radio stations or nothing over there. You know what I mean? This is back in the 80s. There wasn't no internet. So if you wanted to jam, you had to buy a stereo and some albums. And I remember the big thing back then was having a reel-to-reel where you could record like 12 hours solid of music and just click the reel-to-reel on and it'd just play.
You got a xylophone?
No, I'll show you what it is here in a minute. It's a stress reliever. It's just a little round metal thing. Let's see here. Yeah, this thing here.
Turn shit off.
Technically, you can learn how to play that. They go all the way up to like this big around, I guess. But I don't have the patience to learn to play anything. I just beat on to make some noise every now and then.
You know, you voice text that in there, John. You didn't know how to spell it either.
You know it. I usually go to Google and say the word and it pulls up the dictionary.
140 calories.
That's not enough. You have to eat 3 of those to get full.
Trans fat, 6 grams,
Yeah.
8%.
Is there any of those other good chemicals you can't name or some with numbers?
Sodium, 140 grams, total carbohydrates, 19. Oh, I'm reading the back of this popcorners you guys are such in love with.
I seen whatever they call it, a picture thing, and it had a kid sitting at the kitchen table reading the back of the cereal box, and it said, "Only kids from the 70s or 80s understand this picture." I did know it started with an X. I didn't.
You know, that would have been my luck if I'd have went to work. I'd have been the one that got pulled over.
Yep. And like I said, I'd have just said, "Hold on a second, officer. Let me call my boss and you tell him I ain't supposed to be out here, and I'll turn around and go right back to the house. It is not a problem."
He's like, "Oh, I'll run your route." I'm like, "It's fun running my route. If you get pulled over and put in jail." "Oh, I'm 60 years old." Well,
that means you should know better then.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's my fault. It's my thought.
It's that bad out. Are the people who ordered them tires going to be out getting the tires changed today? Probably not.
They're probably closed. Most of the stops I go to are probably closed.
Exactly.
If I would have went in today, I would have called them every stop. I would have called the next stop just to make sure they're open.
Yep.
If I would have went in, but I knew I wasn't going in last night. I was like, yeah. Once it started coming down like it was coming down, I'm like, yeah, I don't see myself going to work tomorrow.
Yep. I'm thinking it's probably not going to happen. That was a bad part of the cable company, though. They scheduled stuff like 2 weeks out, so you couldn't. I mean, you couldn't have any. It didn't matter what the weather was. You had to go because otherwise you messed the whole schedule up.
Oh man, 33's down to 1 lane. That's the road I would have been taking into work.
Xanadu. You said you wouldn't tell nobody if I told you. What happened? It sucks. Oh, there it is. But I don't know, man.
Yep, Fairfield County under level 3 now. Hey, can I have your phone number, Mr. Deputy, so I can call and say, hey, Got drivers out on the road that shouldn't be out there. What's
Good
up, Chadwick?
morning, Chad.
You know what they say? You know what they say when I call off, right? You know what all my customers say? He called off to go fishing.
He got off to go fishing. Not today.
That's what all of them say when I do call off and somebody takes me around. What do you do? Call off to go fishing?
Yep.
Yeah. November 4th, I sure in the heck did.
Actually,
You
then
can
they
check
say
me out on J Dog's Gone Fishing.
between 7 and noon is you never know what you're going to get into at each stop. You know, you may go to a stop and they would tell the lady on the phone, oh, yeah, the cable's in here. And you get there and it'd be some flat twin lead TV antenna wire. So you'd have to do a complete install when what was actually scheduled was about a 30-minute hookup. So then it became an hour and a half install. That's why they say that actually.
Ha 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 ha. You're funny, Chad.
Mhm.
I don't get the pleasures of Chad get to work from home and get that Chad Fields money.
As much as Brian B.
You're gonna be awful upset when Brian B outfishes you this year, Brian. There, Chadwick. Brian B's going on his redemption tour.
Is he making the 2025 comeback?
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
that's what I heard.
Yep, I noticed. Roller coaster Eric guy, Ernie the hog sniper. I noticed he's been posting some videos and stuff. Kind of not just TikTok anymore, but coming back to YouTube a little bit.
That's because they're worried about TikTok being gone next Friday.
Yeah,
I hope it is.
I remember when Ernie first came on. He was fun and hilarious. I remember he was fishing one evening and just got dark or whatever, and the cops come and run him out.
Yeah, I remember him always spitting sunflower seeds.
Had a hot day the night before.
Good morning, Stan 3.
Hey, Stan 3, how you doing? Keep my name out your mouth, Chadwick. I'll smack the taste right out of your mouth if you don't stop. Someone said something about somebody went missing around here this week. Let me see if I can catch a headline. You can tell how often they update this. What time do the Steelers
Yep,
Bengals
that's
play?
right, Jody. Oh, Curtis was mad about that yesterday because I guess it's on Prime. Hey, good morning, Nubbies. I guess the Bengals and the
Nubby.
Steelers in Baltimore play on Amazon Prime. I don't know. I haven't looked what time Green Bay's going to beat the snot out of Philadelphia Eagles,
Night or something.
like they did Dallas last year.
They play on Monday night or something. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, I don't think there is a football game tonight. Yeah, I don't think there's a football game tonight. I don't think there's a Monday night game. The next games will be playoff games. Yeah, Brian, that's what Curtis said yesterday. Is Bengals Baltimore Pittsburgh game will be on Prime. The rest of them are on regular TV, I guess. Right. All the only reason why I got Prime for the free trial for 30 days was because of Red One. I ain't gonna lie. It's actually a good Christmas movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's a good movie. It's worth the watch. It's not our fault. You're a Cincinnati Bungles fan, and they were not very good this year. Right, Ryan? Bike rally. That's a Buckman thing. I fell asleep halfway through the movie. That don't surprise me, Jody. And it is a good movie. My prime expired today. I think it was today it expired. And I ain't paying how much ever for it. I already paid for Netflix or for YouTube TV. Never in life have I ever been a bang. I thought you and that marshmallow dog was Bengal fans since you guys fish down there by it. Well, I would say just sit on a boat in the water. I don't know about fish. In your case, throw items in the water. Uncle Lou rods, phones, grills. Hey, Warren. No work for me today either, Eric. Yeah, I was supposed to come down your way there, Warren, but I said, not today. I stayed home. And he tried to get me coming to warehouse. Nope, I'm good. They just put our county in a level 3, Warren. I know Jackson's already in a level 3. NFL has made about 9K so far this season. Fishing can't wait. Yeah. Brian's one of them, what are they called? Gambling guys. Can't remember what they're called, though. I think Buckman went to go check on Mama Bug. I hope she's all right. I don't know if any other states are like that have different levels. Tell you when to stay the heck home. Yeah, how much he said. Yeah, we got about 4.5, 5 inches, maybe 5 inches. Oh yeah, and we're supposed to get a little bit Wednesday. Yeah, Chad ain't getting it. He's probably gonna be working from home. I guarantee he's working from home. Yeah, I have to say I'm a Buckeye first. I do believe they play Friday night. They play Texas. Yep.
Sorry about that, Mom.
I'm
Sick.
getting to be his dad and dad.
You got Warren. It looks like you got more snow heading your way, bud. It's supposed to snow off and on until probably about 1 today.
Who has more snow coming?
Warren Farley. He's the guy
Oh,
that lives in Jackson,
oh,
where I go
okay,
to
yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. Mom don't feel good. She's getting sick today. I may have to shut her down early. We'll see. Yeah, she
Feels
probably
like
is
9
better
outside.
right now. Look
Forget
like
that.
what?
Huh?
What's that?
I said I'm watching the news, and he said it feels like 9 with wind chill outside.
Huh? Wonder what it is here.
It might rain or snow until about 5. That's what they're saying now.
I'm with you, Warren Farley. I ain't got to leave the house, so I don't care. I got
That's why I
everything
went to the.
yesterday.
That's why I went to the grocery store Saturday.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was crazy too. Well, I'll tell you what. Like the first of the month up in there,
Oh
everybody
no.
got to get their milk. Everybody got to get their milk and bread.
Yep. Cracked me up.
I don't understand what's the sense in getting milk and bread. I mean, you should at least get some peanut butter jelly or some ham or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to eat bread?
Yeah, they get stuff that also expires quick, as opposed to, like you said, it's peanut butter and jelly that'll last you for months if you have to.
Yep, I got peanut butter and jelly, and I got 2 loaves of bread. There
Yep.
was only like one. There was maybe 1 or 2 loaves of the Walmart brand bread left.
Yep. And if you lose electricity, you still got peanut butter anyway.
Yep, and that's why I bought Pop Tarts too.
Yep. They're capable of sustaining life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I ordered one of them, 2 month survival food package jobbies. Oh, it had the Pop Tarts in it. I'm like, heck yeah. No, it's going to then turn to rain. Man, that's going to be shitty, Stan. I mean, real shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Once,
And
once
then
it
the
gets
rain's gonna,
dark, it'll be bad.
and then the rain will freeze and turn into ice.
Yeah, that's why he said it's going to get snow till 9, then rain till about 4, and then back to snow. So when it gets dark, that's going to be nasty. Windy chill factor. Wind chill factor. That's priceless. Why you worry about the windshield factors? Well, something was supposed to have happened in town this weekend, and I don't see it in the newspaper anywhere, so it must not have been bad. Way I got it figured anyhow. I could turn the news on with what do you call it?
Chad's still in here. Chad, go outside and stick your tongue on a metal post there, buddy.
Let's see. Hold on. I have to hit mute here as soon as it comes up. Come on. There we go.
I still can't get that guy.
The weather people have got a hard on. They have had all weekend, man. They get to talk about a storm. Oh, there's
Oh
a
yeah,
road.
Ryan Hall was on all day yesterday, 12
Yeah,
hours.
see, yeah. And then the interstate got so bad they just had to stay around town.
Well, you got reporters that are, they stayed in the hotels down there in Ross County because they're not supposed to be on the road.
Yep.
Go to jail. One of the reasons why I said nope.
465 northbound. I don't want to see that. I want to see the weather. There we go.
I don't remember where was that movie. Yeah, that was Ohio. That was up by Cleveland.
What's that?
A Christmas Story where Ralphie goes out there or was it Ralphie?
Yeah.
One of them kids go out there and stick their tongue on the mouth.
Yeah, it wasn't Ralphie, but it was his friend. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? If that was my friend, I would have did him a solid, and I would have peed on his tongue.
To get the immigrants out, no doubt, John. No, because the ones he stayed in was only 2 and 3 4-star ones. That way they can charge the government more and everybody's getting rich. Follow the money. Be like, why didn't you put them in this hotel over here? Oh no, we put them in the 4-star. And then you find out the guy that owns the 4-star is the cousin or nephew of the politician who made the call to put them there. So he can bill them extra and get money from the government because they don't never audit, they just pay it. Yeah, I sound bitter. I am. Yeah. Average speed on the interstate is 39 miles an hour.
26 here.
Yeah, people are definitely not having any fun. If you got up drive from Muncie or Anderson to Indy, you're an idiot. Yeah. I'm going out and playing this stuff today. He identifies an Ohioan.
He does fish the Ohio River.
I used to have 3 when the kids were young. I used to pull them around the neighborhood on the sled tied to my dirt bike. Before you knew it, there'd be 4 or 5 kids from around the neighborhood piled on the sled.
We had one of them Power Wheel Jeep things. Didn't have no motor in it or nothing.
Yep.
And buddy our Zach, he used to pull us around. And we'd be riding around in that.
Yeah, the fact they gave Hillary Clinton a freaking Freedom Medal just blows my mind.
Hey, Warren Farley, the Ironton football team will be out shoveling driveways today. So you give them a call because that's Ironton is Jackson.
Man, I remember when I had my knee replacement. I lived in Noblesville and it snowed real big, and I have a recliner sit by a big picture window. And I sit there all day waiting for some kids to come down the road with snow shovels. And finally, about 4 that afternoon, 2 guys in their 20s come down, walking down the road, and I hired them. I knew they was going to buy beer with it. And I said, hey, there's that fridge in that garage. You guys get this done, you can have one. I said, it's got to be good, though. Yeah, good times. And when I was a kid, they would hook the toboggan on the dune buggy, and we'd go out through the country, man. But back then, you didn't have to worry about the cops getting all fired up about it. I got a picture somewhere of me pulling Justin and his little buddy all the way from my house to Mom and Dad's, which was about 5 miles away. Mom come out and said, you better not do that. You're going to get a ticket. I said, I'm going to go to jail before I take a ticket for spending time with my kids. And go out there and bust somebody doing something wrong.
Oh, that's Ironton.
They got paid to do it also, John. They got paid $20 each to do the shoveling, and I just told them they could have a beer when they got done because that's where that money was going. I've been that kid before.
Me and my buddy Eddie used to do
we make good money the blizzard of 78, man.
Chicken tender sandwiches and sit in the house and play PlayStation Twisted Metal 4.
Oh, by the way, I had the Arby's fish 2 for $6 the other day, and they do not touch Culver's fish sandwich. I'm sorry, not even close. They're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not Culver good.
Oh, they're better than McDonald's, I can tell you that.
That depends on whether you like the McFish or not. I love me some square fish, man.
I've never seen a square fish.
Oh, this dude,
It's
it's
like
bad in Indy. This dude, the interstate's got one lane with,
it's like
where the tire
it's like
tracks are, and none of the other lanes are open.
like a McDonald's cheeseburger. You can let it sit out and it won't get no mold on it. There's something fishy about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. Probably get new uniforms or something. Shovel enough snow to pay for new uniforms. Yeah, throwing snowballs at cars. Yep. We used to throw them at cop cars too, just because you knew you was getting chased in. And you best not be the slowest one in the group. That's all I gotta say. And if you are, you better be able to hide real well.
Wow.
Hell, it's still snowing south of Indy.
Ain't no way. I'm glad I stayed home.
Yep. Square
I
grouper
wouldn't.
so good. There you go. Now be telling them that square fish sandwich is the bomb.
No. I prefer my Arby's fish sandwich.
Exactly.
Some fire. You take some fire sauce from Taco Bell and put on it.
When I was when we were, I don't know, 12 to probably 14 or so, we back then, you're talking the 70s, people had hot rods, jacked up Chevelles and Mustangs and stuff like that. And I guarantee you're getting chased if you hit one of them with a snowball. Best part is, though, they had freaking big wide tires on the back that didn't do nothing in the snow. And you could get away from them. We did hit one time, and they just stopped in the road, and 4 people jumped out of that car and started chasing us. That was a close one. They just didn't know the neighborhood's the only thing that saved us on that one. Billowweed floating in the ocean. Yep, square grouper. I've heard that before now that you mention it.
I don't understand why people don't obey the law. There's so many traffic cameras and there's people out driving around them like you're not supposed to be on the road. That's Columbus, so they're not in the level 3 yet. They're still in level 2.
Yep, everything south of me is closed. They got the thing on the news going through,
Everything south of Columbus is level 3, basically.
Hey, dog, happy birthday, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Dog.
Yep,
Who's that?
dog's birthday.
Oh, that's the second dog.
Good morning, Benoit ladies. Good to see you today.
Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Allie. Yeah. Allison and Gabby.
Yeah, I get a kick out of the weathermen when a snowstorm comes, man. They sprout chubbies and it don't go down for days.
Oh yeah.
They live for that stuff. And they tell you how dangerous it is. They just don't go out there. It's really dangerous. No, it ain't snow, man. If you're a teenager, where are you going to get high at if you can't go out and drive around in the snow? Mom and dad are home. They ain't working that day. You got to do it somewhere. I mean, what do you do?
You shovel driveways so you get more.
That's what you done after you went and got high.
Mm-hmm. You do that before. That way you have the energy to do it. And then you get the munchies and you get something to eat.
Oh,
play video games.
To be honest with you, buddy, it was a charity fish over at Baldwin. Yeah, what's his name? He was down by Parker, and he got hit.
Josh Dunnigan.
Dunnigan, yeah. No, they gave me a charity fish, dude. It's all right. Like I said, I'm learning and I learned a lot about how important your rig is at that place. New Year's. But I had a good. I'm one of them guys, man, dude. As long as I go and I'm with good people, I don't care if we catch any fish or not. I just enjoy being somewhere. especially after the last 5 years I had of doing absolutely nothing. I mean, hell, I'd go out and shovel snow if I wouldn't have a heart attack. Morning, Terry B. Just to be doing something.
Good morning, Terry. I'll pass. It's too cold for me.
I wish I had a heated garage. That'd be the ticket. But if I did, it's still full of shit, so it wouldn't matter, I don't suppose. Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly, Stan 3. A certain rig, a certain technique. But if you're a parent and you let your children listen to this show, you're a bad parent. You should have your children.
There's an accident.
The show is not for children. There's my disclaimer for the day. That way, if I accidentally say bad words, I'm covered.
Here you go. There's a good one.
Your fish bug. If you hadn't got it, it would have got away. I know, Danny. I appreciate it, buddy.
Good morning, Danny Stone. I hope you're feeling better, buddy.
I enjoyed reeling the fish in. I am not going to lie to nobody. I enjoyed it. Come to the dark side. 4-pound bass crappie. And the children will be used for bait. Exactly. Yeah, that way nobody can ever complain and say his show is. It's plainly marked in the thing. The box is checked not for children. So if you let your kids listen to us, you're an idiot. I would. They're going to learn bad things and bad habits and bad advice. Because most of the people here are capable of understanding that it's a joke. There's a few that I have to wonder. Where you at, dude? You ain't around town. It's dark where you're at, man. 706, 21 degrees. If he's heading south, he's crazy. I wonder. I wish Chris had come in because I think they got nailed right. I think he was like right in the path of the 8 inches or something like that.
You had one person in there that was in the path.
Hey, Stan, the only way I ever caught crappie was with a slide bobber and a minnow, or else like a Mr. Twister. You know what I'm talking about? A little rubber thing that the twisty tail on the end. But I haven't fished for them that much. But when I did catch them, that's what we caught them on. I like using a slide bobber and minnows myself just because it's fun. It's like I told Don, I come down there and go crappie fishing. We ain't gonna use all them poles. We're gonna get a pole with a reel and we're gonna cast out and catch crappie. That's what I want to do. For one, I don't want to clean no 25 crappie. So if we keep 5, that's more than enough. Mark, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How you feeling? Tin catfishing, no crappie. I hate when that happens. I've caught channel cat on crickets and bluegill fishing down at the strip pits. So I'm pretty well convinced that a channel cat will eat anything.
Anything in the fit in his mouth.
Yeah, they got down there where Greenwell's from is a lot of power outages, it looks like, and definitely an ice storm right down there in the very bottom tip of Indiana. Outage scale. Let's see, one county had 100% outages, power outages. Whoa, that's bad where Greenwell's at right now. It ain't looking real good. You been better? You all right, man? You need anything? Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Good morning, Mark.
I'm sorry that I didn't know about.
Prayers still go out for you, buddy.
What happened?
His dad passed away.
Oh, Mark, my God, brother, I am so sorry. I haven't heard anything. I didn't know. I feel for you, man. Believe me, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. Believe me. I'm sorry, man.
Sucks.
The crappie's behavior, yeah. We always just look for trees. Hey, Mark, if you need anything, get a hold of me, all right? You know what I'm saying? So just text me if you need anything. I didn't know, brother. I'd got a hold of you earlier this weekend. I had no idea, but I don't have Facebook and stuff, so I guess I wouldn't know. And there, I wasn't on any much YouTube this weekend. Okay, see you, ladies. Been a while, ladies. Yeah, Mark, man, I'm so sorry, brother. Man, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, that's the worst part. The stuff you have to do after. You don't even really have time to grieve because you got people. And that's how it was with me. What do you want to do? Where are you going to go? What are you, it's like, hey, man, can I have 5 minutes to even cry for a little bit, guys? It was at the nursing home. You come in there. Who do you need? Who do you want us to call? And I'm like, really? Fuck out of here, lady, before I bitch slap you. And that's basically what I told her. I'll come up and talk to you guys in a little while. Yeah, Mark, I'm sorry, brother. That's fresh in my mind right now. So I know how you're feeling, man, for sure.
Yep. Pain never goes away. Trust me, I can tell you that.
Yeah, me and Mom talked about the other day.
I can tell you one thing that helps though is I'm glad I got some YouTube videos of him, that way I can always hear his voice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It helps. It makes you sad, but it helps,
That's what me and Mom were talking about. She'll come in here crying all the time, because they were together they married 63 years, And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm just sad today. I'm like, yeah, you just let me know when you feel bad. And I don't know, I call them triggers, kind of like for an addict, it's a trigger. You'll see or hear something and it kicks the memory in your head of something you've done with your dad or whatever, you know what I mean? And that happens right now. And I know after going through it with my brother, it eventually gets better. It don't ever get good as far as losing a loved one, but it gets better. And like
that's what I always say to myself. My dad wouldn't want me to move about it.
No, exactly. Me and Mom talked about.
He want me to be happy and live my life.
We don't think about Dad how he was here. You know what I mean? When he was sick and stuff like that. We don't think about that. We think about the other times we had with him. A whole bunch. Fishing, camping. Yeah, Mark, I'm sorry, brother. I feel so bad. Yeah. I got the last fishing trip me and Dad went on when he got diagnosed with cancer, the last bluegill trip we went on. I don't have any video, but I got a bunch of pictures on my phone from it. And I took a bunch because he maybe didn't know, but I knew that was the last time we were ever going to get to go fishing together there. You know what I mean? So I took a bunch of pictures. Now, my grandma, yeah, man, I don't know how many videos I got of her because she was 99, 98, 99, and I'd sit and talk to her every morning. And if it got to start being good, the conversation, because she was hilarious, I'd kick my phone on and record it. Because you just never, at 99, you don't ever know what they're going to say. I mean, they have no filter when they reach that point in life. Exactly, Mark. Everything else you'll get some time, brother. Believe me, eventually you'll find yourself sitting there alone. You'll be like, oh, and you realize you hadn't had any time to mourn or anything. I literally got a bill from the nursing home in the mail. I ain't opened it yet because I don't care. Oh, and then better than that, last year they had us sign up. They implemented or they passed a thing where family members could get paid to take care of their parents or a sick relative like that. So I go through it's about like getting Medicaid, the paperwork and everything. So I go through all of it, get everything together. The social worker tells me, says, okay, great. You got approved. Now you're on the list. What list? Oh, well, there's a waiting list. I said, you got to be, I've done all this and there's an effing waiting. Are you effing kidding me? And I went off. God's honest truth. I'm walking up to the funeral home and the phone rings, and I don't recognize the number, so I think it might be the funeral home or something, or else the nursing home or something. I answer the phone, and the lady's all happy to tell me that we're at the top of the list right now. And I told her, yeah, ma'am, that would have been real handy about a year ago. I said, he passed away. I'm walking in the mortuary right now. Like, thank you for letting me know that we qualify now, or it's our turn now. I just was like, timing, man. Like, are you kidding me that I got that call right then? Yeah, exactly, Stan. Sometimes you don't have time, and then you finally get yourself. Oh yeah, see yeah, Mark, no doubt. See, we ain't have no service or nothing. We just have him pop cremated. We're gonna we'll take him up to the lake I'm talking about where we always went bluegill fishing, where we had the last trip or whatever. That's where we're taking him. And I'm glad I didn't have to do that. I had to do it with my brother. In fact, we loaded his chopper up and took it to the funeral home. Me and my best friend that owns this house actually did.
We had a thing at the park celebration a lot. And had cookout and all that.
Exactly, John. You forget that, like I said, me and Mom don't think about Dad, how he was here, when I had to help him do everything. I don't even think about those. It
Like you said before, that ain't your dad. That's
do what?
I said I've heard you say that before. That wasn't your dad.
No, and I got that from John. He said the same thing. His mom was gone years ago, and my dad was the same way. Every now and then he'd come through when he'd have his dementia spell, and he'd be running the crane, and I would hear my old dad, how he used to be, and I could see him yelling at some kid about how to grab the cable. No problem, Drew. Good to have brother. Oh yeah, John, that's how Grandma got. Grandma would stand at the front door and wave at someone all day. Grandma, you waving at? Not Virgil, he's going to work. I said, well, you've been waiting a long time. Well, he ain't left yet. I'm like, okay. And then she would say, he was there again. I'm like, who was, Granny? That guy in the top hat. He's out back. I said, I told him yesterday not to be in our yard. And that's how you got to handle it with people like that. Don't try and correct them. Just play along, man. Because all you're going to do is confuse them. Yep. Well, hopefully Mom runs the same path as Grandma did, and she don't get it until she's a lot older. And because Grandma, she got the dementia actually when COVID happened, and I wouldn't put her in a nursing home during COVID. Yeah, I wouldn't put Grandma in a nursing home during COVID, and her dementia got like really, really, really bad, where I had to stay up all night and keep an eye on her. And then Mom would keep an eye on her during the morning time, and I'd get to sleep. I always laugh. Me and my son talk about it. He said, remember when we lived in Harbor Town and you said when you was about 60, you'd be spending your winters in Baja, surfing and dirt bike riding? I was like, yeah, don't remind me, man. Which, it's so bad down there now, I wouldn't go there anyway. I don't know. They say that you can go down there. Once you get past TJ, they say it's all right. If you're a dirt bike kind of guy or something, they don't bother you because of the Baja 1000. It takes money away from the community if people don't want to travel down there for that and stuff like it. Got to plow some snow. Nah, you'll be all right if you're going to plow it in the truck, man. You got this, dog. I got faith in you, brother. I just think we live too long nowadays. It ain't going to shovel itself. I would say something, but I won't. You know where I'm going. But I just think we live too long, man. I don't want to live to the point I get like my dad was, man. It's horrible. I don't want to be like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, John. That's all you can do. Yep. Money from heaven. Exactly. As long as you had some young guy to go out and do the sidewalks or wherever you was plowing at, and all you done is sit in the truck and plowed. Heck yeah. We don't even hardly get snow anymore. So
We all can't be bougie like Chad and use a flamethrower.
flamethrower. I don't have a flamethrower, but if I did, I'd use it.
So I said you can't. We all can't be bougie like Chad and use a
I do.
flamethrower.
Come to think of it, I do have a snowblower in the garage. Some guy gave it to me. I just don't ever use it. Exactly right there, Mark. That's what I'm talking about. Thermos of hot coffee, brand pack of marbles. I'm ready to go, man. You do right now, Stan? Yeah. It all went south of me. I would say Chris and Telly are probably sitting right now in something about like that, I think. I know they got hit hard down there yesterday. Yeah, I ain't got time for that neither. Maybe a giant snowblower hooked to the front of the truck. Good morning, 205. How are you, buddy?
Good morning, 205. Wild action.
Yeah, Mark, if you need anything, man, just text me, all right? I know you're busy, so I won't bother you until things slow down, man, and I'll holler at you because I know how it is. Let it snow. Someone block him. What is it, like 4 degrees below there right now, Uncle Lou? I'm among the living and I got coffee. Yeah, I'd say that's a perfect way to be right now. I think that weather lady said we might get some more snow. Huh. I'm gonna have to go out there and shovel as soon as it gets daylight. Five someone come in earlier and said it was around that temperature over there. I can't remember who it was now.
It was Lynn.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep, ain't nothing better than that. I'm in that status now, Brian B. I can just spin this chair around like this, watch the snow, and then turn back around and say, boy, I'm sure glad I ain't got to go in on. Maybe I'll change the line on one of my fishing reels, which I got to put line on the new reel. Paprika, that's the trick. I got to go buy me a case of it then. Yeah, let me try that. Yeah. I kind of thought it was salt, but paprika, hey, it may have some elements in it we're not aware of now up here where it actually snows and all. I don't know what I got to do today. Does nothing to hide the flavor of bad eggs. Jody might know something about that. I'm sorry, Jody. I can't make deviled eggs neither, so don't feel bad.
Oh yeah, Maryland and Virginia's getting nailed right now.
Are they? Isn't that where
Yeah.
Brian B's at over in that area?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Maryland, and that's all around D.C., isn't it?
Yeah.
Crap to bed last night. I don't want to know, Mark. Oh,
Well, she crop dusted herself.
bagel with jalapeno cream cheese. I like that actually. I've had that before. Oh, they always sound good, 205. I agree. Except Jody had a little issue with the one she made last night, I guess.
I hate to say it, but it's Jody.
Just a little. I thought it was a fart, but it wasn't. It was a shark. And now I'm headed back home from the mall. If you're over 30, you've sharted before. I don't care what you say. Maybe
Uncle
over.
Lou sharts probably 2 or 3 times a day. That's why he wears the pins.
I say, yeah, he just don't care. He walks around and lets it hang.
Hmm.
Robots showing up in our everyday lives this year. No. Well, my son keeps, we argue about AI, me and my son. He's like, you don't understand, man. Someday you're going to have a personal assistant robot that'll do everything around your house. I was like, yeah, and it'll kill you in your sleep when he realizes humans aren't worth a damn. I am so old. I don't, they can have all that stuff. Just give me a boat and let me go fishing and let me be. The less I have to do with society, the better off society is. Because it's just not me, man. When's college football kick back up? Is it this weekend?
Friday, buddy. I don't know. I don't know if your game's Friday or Saturday.
It starts this Friday, and I didn't make sure it wasn't some stupid thing on a Thursday at 4 in the afternoon or something. You know what I mean?
No, we start. Ohio State plays. Yeah, shut up, Mark. Ohio State. Ohio State plays Texas at I think 8 o'clock Friday night.
Friday.
Yep. Yeah.
Mark, my mom's a Bears fan. She has been forever since the Walter Payton days.
First time the Bears beat the Packers since what 2011. That's sad.
Notre Dame and Penn State
Thursday.
Thursday at 7:30. See, I knew they'd have it on some funky time.
Why in the hell would they have a college game on Thursday?
That's what I wonder. No, don't people have to work? Why don't you have them on weekends so more people can come to the games that are fans?
It's because the NFL's playoffs starts this weekend.
Oh, do they? Yeah, there you go.
That's
Even
why.
though college football should outweigh the NFL tenfold in importance.
Yeah.
It's poetry day on the Bugman Show.
I still think they
We have a
should,
poetry reading on Mondays from now on.
if they should get rid of the preseason and make it 18-game schedule. That way, Super Bowl falls on the President's Day weekend. That way, you have that Monday off.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You have Super Bowl Sunday and then that Monday off.
He just said, I didn't know. I used my remote start thing, and how does it work? It goes to the last temperature you had the car at when you got out, when it's warming up, and it's the same in the summer. The air will come on, but I didn't know in the winter the heated seats come on. So and it runs like 10 minutes, I think. So I'd done that twice yesterday, and then went out and got in the car, and the seats were so hot I almost couldn't sit in the darn thing. It makes my butt itch. I can't use them. But Penn State at 7:30 on a Friday. Wonderful. Now I better put that on my calendar so nobody tries to get me to do something then.
Yep. It'd be awful funny if it's Penn State, Ohio State
I'd
for
rather
the
it be,
national championship.
I'd rather it be Notre Dame and Ohio State.
You guys better learn Notre Dame better learn how to run the ball.
Everybody's allowed an off week. You have an off week and still win, then you're definitely doing good. But I
Yep.
didn't think we'd be where we're at right now, to be honest with you, so I'm happy. As far as I'm concerned,
Like I said,
we're achieving.
last year you had all them Dallas Cowboy fans. We're going to beat the crap out of the Packers, and what happened? The Packers came in there and stomped a mud hole in them. I think that's going to happen to the Eagles this weekend.
Who the Eagles play?
Packers.
Oh. Uncle Lou, who's your NFL team, or do you have one?
He's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
Ah, cool. My
Partly.
grandma,
That's partly the reason why his rods are orange.
my
He
grandma
likes
lived
he
in
likes that
Tampa.
orange crush.
She was a diehard Tampa Bay fan. Grandma was. Orange Crush, wasn't that Denver?
Oh,
The
it was
Orange
a
Crush?
Tampa Bay.
Huh.
Denver had orange crush too,
Yeah, I thought so.
but it originated in Tampa Bay, I do believe. I
Hey,
like the old Tampa
they
Bay
remake those
uniforms.
every week, brother. Notre Dame's God's team, man. I'm sorry.
Notre Dame should have joined the Big Ten years ago, but they think they're better than everybody else.
Now I believe
No,
it's
you're not.
because they made more money not being in the conference. Just saying, not that
They're
it's
not
about
going to anymore.
not that it's about money, but it's about money. Drinking early this morning. Yep.
I'm just telling you, Brian. That ask your buddy Troy. He was running his mouth last year too.
7-degree
And
wind
what
chill
happened?
right now.
Packers came in there and smacked them the crap out of the Cowboys.
A creamsicle. I'm not even going there.
Is that what they were known as? The creamsicles?
Their helmets are definitely cool. I know when I was doing cable, they had these apartments in Ball State, apartment buildings, and they were mainly for like people who came from foreign countries and stuff to Ball State. But I went in one, and the dude was a football coach, one of the assistant coaches, and he played for Michigan. I know you don't like Michigan, but it's still a cool story. And on his shelf, he had a football with a picture of Michigan Stadium signed by Bo, and the guy played for Michigan, and they give it to him his senior year or whatever. It was cool. I don't care who you are. It just any college team you like or whatever, but it was, football helmet, and the picture of the stadium between them. It was very cool. Yeah, at least it wasn't never mind. That one's too gross. I'll leave it in my head. We're not the Cowboys. Big difference. Exactly.
Playing the same division.
I don't watch NFL. I'm sorry. I miss it. Don't get me wrong. I used to be big time NFL fan, but it's kind of like, I don't know, doing the one thing that is unforgivable in my opinion. No, hello, Uncle Bill. I don't have no Notre Dame memorabilia. I got a T-shirt and a hat. Whole lot of roses. The rusty trim.
I got all kinds of memorabilia.
If things hadn't been so bad with Dad the last 2 seasons. My buddy from down in Huntsville that works for a machine shop that builds stuff for NASA. He was going to come up and was going to go to a Notre Dame game. And he's an Irish fan also. And his wife, he lives in Huntsville. His wife's from Louisiana, so naturally she's an LSU fan who stole our coach. Champions. Is that an Archie Griffith?
No,
Oh,
that's a great wide receiver, David Boston.
never heard of him.
Ha!
That's a pretty good picture right there.
You got this old one.
Yeah, Uncle Lou.
And I got my big, huge
I
clap thing or
watched
whatever.
the Colts game the other day, and I was like, man, I miss watching the NFL and Sunday League, especially on days like this where snow's flying and stuff. I mean, those days were made for watching the
Hey,
NFL.
Brian, does that look familiar?
J doggone. Oh,
No, I'm talking about the little fuzzy fish above it that Brian signed, because it's a Dinkins.
oh, it's autographed by the famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a few minutes of the Colts game the other day and thought, man, I miss watching this, and then I turned it. I don't know, man. It just, when I was in basic training, that
Here, this guy kind of looks like Chad. Here, I even put his hat back on him.
When I was in basic, they had this guy come and speak at an assembly during basic training, and he was a Vietnam vet, and he only had one arm, and his right arm was missing. And his talk was all about respecting the flag and the fact that he would give anything he could to be able to salute the flag. And I don't know why, it just stuck with me my whole life. You know what I mean? It made an impression on me, what he said. And I've never forgot it. And I take that personally.
Crap, it's still snowing.
She got the jack, baby. Randy Jackson's autograph.
There you go, Lou, since you love it so much.
They like it. It's starting to turn here. I was telling a story the other day about I was at the bar in outside of Green Bay where I lived, and I forget the kid's name. Schrader or something like that was a receiver for the Packers. Him and his family, or his dad and his brother and them, when they were playing pool, they was over deer hunting because deer season had just started. That's Randy Jackson's. Okay, I'm with you. Mm-hmm. But we were playing pool because me and my wife had the pool table, and you come out and put a quarter on or whatever. But when the guy come in, these chicks that were in the bar were all over and getting autographs and stuff. And he was racking them up, for me to break. And I was kind of, I said, "Are you famous or something?" And he said, "Yeah, my name's so-and-so Schrader. I play Schrader or something like that. I play for the Packers." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Man, my brother's a big Packers fan. Can I get your autograph on something here real quick to send to him?" And I looked all around, couldn't find A, anything for him to sign on, and B, anything to sign with. I said, never mind. It's not that important. Let's just play pool. Which he probably enjoyed the fact that, it was like, never mind. Let's just go. Treat you like a regular old guy. Looks great on the ground out there. I love these weather guys who are out in the cold, and you can tell it's cold. This guy's cheeks are just like blood red almost. His nose is red. And he's trying to put on the image of being happy that he's out there. But his eyes are deceiving him. I don't have the sound up, and just watching him, you could tell this guy is not happy. Oh, that's priceless. Yeah, we got a little bit out here. I got to go out and shovel that here. Probably the next time the dogs wake up, I imagine.
About 5 inches, maybe 5.5.
I told her that. She didn't believe me. Mm-hmm.
It's still coming down. You can't even see the mountain or the hill over there.
Actually,
Look,
John, the
little
fact
squirrel.
I was in the Green Bay area and didn't know who the guy was actually
Can
put
you
it.
see the little squirrel?
Did.
He's not happy. Poor
Oh,
little guy.
he's all right. He should have went and got them nuts yesterday and took them up to his little house. Preppy truck is that? I might trade the Moto Guzzi for a truck. My uncle had it's got to be 70s or early 80s to late 80s Chevy pickup truck. The body's getting a little rough, but when my uncle got it from the guy he got it from, they had a brand new motor and transmission put in it. And my uncle drives slower than I do. And
Poor little guy.
my cousin, she wants the Moto Guzzi because it was her dad's bike. And I don't know. I said, I'll think about it. And then it dawned on me about that truck because I was going to buy it off of him 5 or 6 years ago. I said, hey, y'all still got that pickup truck? She's like, yeah, it's, backed into the barn place. I was like, well, I'd trade you that Guzzi for that truck if have Grant clean it up and bring it over and let me look at it this spring. So if the body, because where it's sitting, it was out of the weather. And so hopefully the body hadn't deteriorated none. And if it hadn't, I'll probably do it. Because I know the drivetrain, everything's fine on it. A Suzu Trooper. Actually, the favorite car I ever had in my life was a Suzu Rodeo, man. It was a 5-speed, had a manual 4-wheel drive lock, and then you had the lockouts on the front. You had to get out and turn them. I loved that thing, man. And I was changing something. I can't remember what it is, but I had to drop the skid plate. Most 4-wheel drive SUVs back then had skid plates under them, and most of the Blazers and stuff like that, they were plastic. So I'm taking the bolts out of this darn skid plate, and it drops down on the last bolt. The thing was made of steel about that thick. I was like, heck yeah, I can crash anything with this thing except a school bus from the rear. It didn't survive that.
No, John, that is a Chevy Avalanche. Ain't no way I'd own a Honda unless it was a CRV.
Hey, John, I liked it so much, I bought another one just like it after I wrecked that one. I loved it. The one I bought, though, was newer, and it had like the automatic, you push the button and it kicks in 4-wheel drive, and it didn't have manual locks. It had auto lockouts. And never again, if you're going to have 4-wheel drive, get manual locks. They won't pop out of 4-wheel drive ever. But the automatic lock ones, if it gets too much torque or whatever, it'll pop out. Have cloth what, Uncle Lou? I missed it. Morning, Rob Fox. How are you today, buddy? That's her wife proof. Nice.
Nope, the deer ain't out there.
Who never heard that quote? I've not only heard it, I've said it a bunch of times. What is the date today? The 6th?
Yep, it's the 6th.
Oh,
But
Congress
they
ratifies the vote today for the president. Skid plate.
yep.
Really? A cloth skid plate? Are you serious? Like cloth? I don't get it. Is it just to keep, debris and dirt and stuff out then, not actually made to skid across and anything? That's weird. I would never even think about that. Cloth, huh? Wow. He just kicked me in the nuts. Oh. How strong she gave up. Man, that's harsh though. If mama go to break your rods, I'd be like, you know what? You can kick me in the nuts. You can hit me. Don't you touch my damn rods. If you do, I swear I'm going to have to lose all ability to maintain my composure. Chevy truck has a cloth skid plate. Huh. Interesting, said the bug man. You can tell that's not an Indiana truck. It ain't all rusted underneath, Terry.
No drip pan. You just go like this. Oh my God, the oil came out of it. Okay. We have a trick up our sleeve. The trick was that I'm not wearing any sleeves, but we have what's called a Roman drain plug for Fords, Raptors. There's the old drain plug. Pull that out. It would head all over. It's stuck big. See, I don't even have the drip pan under there yet. Of course, it's the plug. But we have this. It screws right in.
Hmm.
And normally it would be
Interesting. Ah. Oh, better turn that down. There we go. Oh man. Depends on where the fuel pump's at too. Pickup truck. Oh, that might be bad. You're gonna have to drop the tank. I had to replace the fuel pump in my rodeo, come to think of it. And because it's Indiana and this was a 91 and it was like 2000 something, I jacked it up, put it on jack stands, rolled under there on the creeper and looked, and there was no way I was putting a socket or anything on them bolts that held the straps. No way. They were rusted. I mean, I was just getting ready to create a hassle for myself. So I used a tape measure from the side and the back, and I measured into the center of the fuel pump. You can look through there and see it. And I filled the carpet away in the back and measured the same and drew a square and took a welding blanket, fireproof blanket, you know what I'm talking about. And I pushed it up between the tank and the truck. And I used an angle grinder and cut that square out. And I got lucky as all get out. It actually was dead over the top of that fuel pump. And then I put a screwdriver on one of the screw heads, and there was like probably 10 of them around it. And I put a screwdriver on the one, and it just crumbled. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me, man. And I ended up getting on it with a pair of needle nose vice grips and getting those out. And thank God they weren't too tough. But that tank had a full tank of gas, man. And you talk about an eerie feeling is to pull that, you're in the garage, the truck's up on jack, and you pull that fuel pump out, set it over here, and grab a new one and set it in an open gas tank of 20 gallons of gas or whatever. I'd be lying if I said my butt wasn't puckered. Are you talking about the guy across? No, that's James Brown, isn't it? The guy across the street. I don't know if I do or not then. It Are you talking about the guy across the street, John, the truck? I'll be back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about then. That truck that was sitting underneath the carport thing, if I remember correctly. Yep. I remember me and Dad was working on the Volkswagen van one time, and
Are you talking to your friends?
huh.
Okay.
Why? What? I remember me and Dad was working on the Volkswagen van one time. But we had the Volkswagen van jacked up with a floor jack, okay, that had wheels on it. And for the life of me, I can't remember what we were. I think we were doing something with the brakes. And we had a drop light laying underneath the car, but it was far enough away from where the brake line was, it wasn't a problem. Well, he cracks that brake line loose, and brake fluid run down the brake line along the frame and dropped inside that light bulb. Cold brake fluid on a hot bulb. Kaboom. And he's in a garage. Guy's friend of his owned this auto shop thing. And all of a sudden, this van's on fire in someone else's garage. I was with him, thank God. We pushed it out on the floor jack and got the van out of the garage, fortunately. And used fire extinguisher and put it out. It was fine. Because it was a Volkswagen van, it was indestructible. But I can't remember what he was doing. It was just the old house when I first moved back there. And this was after he'd went through the chemo and stuff. And I, said his brain was kind of jacked up from it. But somehow, for some reason, he had one of the plugs out of one of the cylinders. Is a Chevy Blazer, small Blazer. And he undone the plug, took it out, and stuck it back in the plug, in the cap of the plug, and just kind of let it hang there. And I don't know what he was doing or why, but he went and turned the key to start the motor. Well, gas come out of that cylinder and hit the spark plug, and boom. And I hadn't ran in a long time, and I wasn't as big as I am right now, but I was getting that way. And I had to run around back and grab this fire extinguisher and get back around front as fast as I could, asking him, what in the H are you doing? Like, seriously, you're killing me, man. I like that nap idea. It's 5 to 8. What, Taylor Billy? You guys want to go out again in that snow, or you just want to get a treat? Should we eliminate the
They
middle?
just want to get a treat.
Huh? Hold on. Let me get you. You got boogie eyes. Hold on. You know I can't have no boogie eyes on any of my dogs. That ain't happening.
I can't blame them. I like treats.
Come here, little guy. You guys gonna go out now? It's got daylight. You can see a little better, huh? Realize just how deep that snow actually is, right? Heck yeah. It's actually just deeper up here by the house than it is out there because it drifted all up on here. What you see, little man? Huh? Get him. What you see out there? You better go get it. You go get that out in that deep snow. See how fast you can run back to the house when it turns on you. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, that's a cold air right there now. About
Yeah, just think about being
Do I?
a little short dog, and then have to, go out there and go to the bathroom, and then four
Hanging down.
inches of snow, and your feet touches the snow. Oh boy!
Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Probably how Uncle Lou feels when he goes out there.
Oh, goodness. That does sound good. See you, John. I'm pretty sure there's one in my future today. I guarantee that.
I don't think I'm the only one that called off today. I know Kevin did. I think Chris did too, to be honest.
That's why he was so bummed. There ain't nobody working the warehouse.
Chris takes the L route, which is the one that goes towards Cincinnati.
Come on, man. Hold on. There you go. We gotta wait until he come back in. Okay. I thought you got cold. Is it snowing? Huh? What's up with that? I got wet, cold ears. Look at them warm for you, brother, man. Oh, goodness, yeah. See, that's some cold shit, Pop. I'm on. Oh, hold on, Jill. You okay, honey? Got stuff on your fingernail? There we go. That was almost a catastrophe, what? Hold on, I'll get you another one. You guys are playing me today hard, man. You're lucky I'm in a good mood and it's Monday. I'm probably ain't gonna get it done.
Can you warm that treat? Can you warm that treat up for me? Stick it in the toaster.
Can you put them in some milk, maybe, and warm them up? Those be real good that way. I know, it sounds good, doesn't it, huh? Say, it sounded good, Pop. Tell her to quit giving you ideas. Little man's gonna be in there writing those down. You better pick that up, because you know the little big dog will get that. You leave it there. What time is it? Well, I don't know what we're doing.
2 minutes till 8.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know what we're doing yet.
21 degrees outside. Feels like 9.
See, I'm thinking if I just put a pair of long socks on, like my dirt bike socks come all the way up to your thighs. If I put a pair of those on with just these shorts and some tennis shoes and a sweatshirt, I can run out there and shovel that pretty quick and it won't get too cold.
Yeah.
Because I'm not shoveling that much.
I think I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm going to do that after.
I went out there and took the broom and swept the sidewalk to the truck. That's about as far as I went. Yeah, I just did that to get my earpiece out of the truck.
It looks like they said we got snow coming here. Let me look.
Yeah, there's still a line of snow, and then they said something about Wednesday there might be a little bit of snow. There's supposed to be another storm moving in. Sorry for my yawning. Another storm moving in from Texas area. Ryan Hall said he'd make a video about it today.
Let's see. You know, by golly, there is snow coming. It says 10, 11, 12. Yeah, about 10 to 12. It looks like we might have a little snow coming through. See there?
Yep, that's what they were saying, Terry B.
It stops for 7
Saying
and
they be getting it.
kicks back in at about 9. Huh.
Next Monday, there's maybe a chance of an ice storm down in Texas.
Ooh.
You know how them idiots are down there, boy. They see the ice on the road. They're, woo, the world's gonna end. The world's gonna end. Boy, Troy, you better put his wheelchair in 4-wheel drive. But Troy, he probably ain't coming out of the house. He'll look at it out the window
Yeah, just
while
like
he's
me.
playing his video games.
I ain't coming out of the house. You kidding me?
I'll be out of the house tomorrow. Sometime today, I'll go out there and clean off the truck. Make sure everything's cleaned off, the air pressure, check the oil, make sure everything's good. That way, when I get up tomorrow, I can just start her up and go. Somebody else just went and leveled. Oh, yeah. And Mom must maybe want to call the Popo on my work today. These guys are trying to make me work today, trying to make me drive down in counties in red.
Yeah, Jersey, yeah, 100%. Now, I thought we were done with snow, but we're going to get more. So, yeah, I ain't going to go out and shovel till it's done. Because if I think this, I just seen the crawler on the bottom of the TV there. And it said, you know, Blackford and Jay County, and I'm right on the edge of them. And I was like, wait a minute, they got snow coming?
And you guys, with winds blowing, you might get some of the lake effect.
Yeah. That's what she showed on the thing there. It looked like it actually had shifted coming in from the northeast right now. And then coming straight down. I laughed because I'll show it again. I'll grab the camera and turn it on. It looks like little seaman guys swimming down the screen. Show that again. Show it again so I can laugh. No, we ain't gonna get the little seaman guys. We have to wait till next weather break thing. Bum bum banana. See, 9 a.m. the wind's coming from the north at 15 mile an hour and it's 22 degrees. I don't know how you figure wind chill, but I'm sure that gets you down close to 10 at least. See, if I was young and I worked at the traffic department, like for the city, I'd be so stoked. I'd be like, dude, I only need 4 hours sleep a day. Let's go. I'm going to roll that into double time.
Oh, boy. It's going to get cold into tonight. Yep.
Okay. Hey, Big BC, how are you guys? I enjoyed playing bingo the other night. I think I only got 1 or 2 games though, and I had to go to bed. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you for trivia.
Okay. Ernie, let's go make some money. Show them some snow. Ernie, you really going to go do that, huh?
No, Ernie, I'm fat.
I seriously doubt it.
Nope. I'm in the heart attack range, the doctor, the news people said, so I can't be going out shoveling no snow. I got a snowblower, though. but it doesn't have an electric start. It's a pull start, and I haven't started it in a year, but it's a 2-stroke, so it should fire right up. Usually does. Now, if I just had someone to take it out and blow the porch and the deck and stuff off with it, I'd be happy. Yeah, people don't want to make money. That's a fact, man. They still ain't got that semi out of there. Oh man,
Ernie's probably still laying in the bed. Oh wait, no, he's up making tater cakes.
Don't even say tater cakes, man. Those sound so good.
Yeah, Ernie, I done removed the snow out of the sidewalk, and I'm back in the house. I've been in the house. You know, early bird gets a fat worm.
I shoveled enough to get the drift off the back door, sliding door. After half of it fell inside the house, and then because little guy couldn't wait, I opened the door and I was going to take the broom and push it out of the way real quick, and off he went. And he just pretty much knocked the snowdrift in the house. It wasn't much. It was like it was a foot high up on the sliding door, I'd say. Run, get propane in the 4-wheeler, or are you just going to sweep it off and then go get some propane? I seen your walkway. Oh, I hate wintertime, man. But as long as I can sit here in the house.
You know what? I don't hate wintertime. I hate when it's hot summertime. I don't want the 100-degree weather. I'm good.
Yep, I agree with you on that also. The more I think about it. Because in the summer, there ain't nothing you can do. In the wintertime, if you're outside and it's too cold, you can always put more layers on or come in. But you can only peel so many layers off and still legally walk around in public.
And when you go, sit down.
Okay.
If you got like a pleather chair or whatever, you're sticking to it. No, I'm good.
Yeah. You talking those tanks that are like about 5 feet tall or something, Eric? Those kind?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I always wanted to take a sledgehammer and lay one of them down and knock that end off and see what would happen. Because you know it would take off like a rocket.
No, just shoot one.
You know, I would, put like some stakes in the ground to keep it pointed straight, from when it first took off, and then knock that end off real quick and just see. I'd either die or it'd make a really cool video. One of the two.
You know where Ernie should be, right? He should have been out in the blind this morning before the sun came up.
Yep.
He probably could have shot him a deer, but he ain't gonna go out there in the afternoon when the sun's fully up. The deer are bedding down for the day. And the deer taking a nap like I want to.
Yeah, 2 and a few other 30 pounds and 20s. Okay, so those taller ones are 100-galloners then. Okay. No, they're not coming in early. Yeah, man, this guy's on the interstate and there literally isn't any defined lane.
Nope.
Pretty sure he's headed south. One center lane where the tire tracks are, and the rest of it's all just still snow covered. Sure.
They got ODOT out here helping people walk the freeway now.
Yep, that's true. And now that you do got a cam, you know what time they're coming in and out. Good call. But it's snowing now, so they may change their times.
Yep.
No, you didn't. No, you did not wear that to be on the news. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I love the world today. There are some things that are just so stupid that you can't help but laugh. Came in after midnight. Yeah, that don't do no good because those aren't hunting hours there.
Oh my God. Hunting hours or whenever you're out there. That's hunting hours.
Yeah, it's still got to be
That's,
daylight though.
says ODNR ain't gonna know exactly what time you shot that deer. Dang, I just looked at my phone. I got a couple texts from some of my stops telling me they're not open today.
And did you really? Nice.
Yeah.
I'd text them back and say that's all right. We're not either.
That's all right.
Everybody.
I'm not. I'm out fishing. That's what they all think.
Yeah.
And the tires are not an emergency vehicle. I'm sorry. They'll get their tires tomorrow. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're going to go out and get the tires replaced on a day like this. Especially if you need tires, you're not going to. Mm. Road conditions after the first snowstorm of the year. That's right. It is just now January. Heck, we're just getting into wintertime. Come think of it.
So, I wonder how that's going to go today down there in Washington D.C. with the
Well, the best thing can
oh,
happen, there'd be a big snowstorm come through there, and then there won't be hardly anybody there because,
you know,
that generation ain't
well,
getting protesting in the snow.
Buggy. Just what makes it funny is that she has to sign him in as
Yeah.
the president, and she
Yep.
lost by a landslide. Only state she won is the ones you don't have to have an ID to vote in. Ain't that awful coincidental?
Kind of interesting that way. And
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it should be that way all over the United States.
I
You
wonder
just
if he can rescind Hillary Clinton's Medal of Freedom.
yeah,
Because I actually just, when I seen that, I was like, you got to be kidding. Seriously? Are you effing kidding me?
I did like him seeing giving Jamie Foxx one though.
Yeah, but that bitch, man, she's killed more people. She's killed her friends. Foster guy, they killed him. He didn't kill
She's a
himself.
legal gun runner.
2 shots to the head, committed suicide. Nah, I don't think so. But we never heard about that, see, because they controlled the flow of information. And the one thing about the Clintons, even though I hate them with everything in my body, you got to respect the fact they can get away with it somehow. I mean, they're good at what they do.
I'm not so.
They probably
Oh
killed a lot
boy.
of people we don't know about, too.
Yeah, a lot of the guns they heard Obama running
Yep.
killed a lot of people.
I used to get Rolling Stone magazine a couple years back, and a guy done an undercover, investigative piece on that. And I think it was when Obama and them were running guns to the cartels in Mexico. And they had this guy, I think it was Arizona, maybe, I'm not sure, but he was a gun shop owner. And the CIA come in and told him, hey, this is what we want you to do. And, we want you to sell these guns to these people. We know they're buying them and we know where they're going, but we're using them to trace where they, you know what I mean? They had this big undercover thing going. Well, it ends up border guard gets shot with one of them. So all of a sudden, there's an investigation into, well, how on earth did this guy get one of these guns to be able to kill this guy? And they trace it back to that gun shop. Well, the CIA tries to hang this gun shop owner dude and lay it on him, and act like they didn't have anything to do with it. But I think he either had recordings or video of them making the deal with him, you know. And when they start to try to say it's him, and he's like, "Oh no, no, no! Wait a minute! I got these tapes right here. I can show you exactly who give them guys them guns and why." I think that was an Obama administration thing, and I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
That's like I say, how you gotta be so self-centered to name Obamacare. Name something after yourself. You gotta be that self-centered. Ah, not a fan.
Well, it'd been okay had it made insurance cheaper, but it had the opposite effect.
Hmm. I just don't get it.
That's why every time I'm driving to the VA, I think to myself, man, the best split second decision you ever made in your life was to go in the Army. Because there wasn't much thought involved about sitting at home, and summer had ended as far as like, school was back in and stuff, and I'm out of school. I ain't going to college, that's for sure. I didn't have any grades. So I got up one day and drove downtown, walked in, looked at the Army recruiter. I said, dude, you ain't got to sell me nothing. I said, just where do I sign up and when do I take the test? He said, you want to take the test tomorrow? And I said, yeah, it works for me, man. And I forget how long when I started that process was probably in early October, maybe. And I was on a bus the day after Christmas, headed to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Who's Ron Brown? Dog, refresh my memory. Yeah, I mean, just for the simple fact I work for myself, there is no way I could afford health insurance, none whatsoever. And I even make really good money when I work. Show me, lady, you're standing right in front of the place I need to see what's happening. There you go. Thank you. Nope, that's going to miss us most of it. Okay, that's cool. I, like I said, every time I've had, let's see, colon surgery, knee replacement, 2 shoulder surgeries. I forget what else, but I've never paid for any of it. But I earned that. Don't get me. I mean, up to an inch additional stuff. Oh, now you changed it again, huh? You dumb bitch. Huh? Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I'm with you now. Yep. And a young kid got robbed on the street in D.C. a few years back before Clinton was due to run. He had some dirt on him, and they killed him. It looked like a robbery, but they do it that way. Can't remember the kid's name now.
Oh boy.
you know, and then the ambassador in Benghazi was a personal friend of hers, and she left him there to die and wouldn't send the troops from the CIA secret annex about a mile away. In fact, they kept requesting to go. We need to go now, you know, because the soldiers that were there guarding the embassy were talking to them on the radio, like, "Hey, man, you guys got to get here. We're getting ready to lose everything." And they kept telling them to stand down, stand down. And finally, I forget which guy it was. I read the book about it, and he said, "F that! I'm not standing down anymore. Let's go, guys!" And they all jumped in their Hummers and they headed that way. And it was too late by then. They'd already broke in the safe room or whatever the ambassador was in and drug him out and killed him. And then it comes out, oh, it's because there was a movie made and posted online about Allah or something like that. They made some stupid lame
Hot
excuse.
chocolate, that sounds good. Hot chocolate, that sounds real good.
Yeah. I like when Trump had the first debate with Biden. No, it was the Hillary Clinton debate. And he invited all the women that Bill Clinton had to pay for, you know, sexual assault or sexual harassment or whatever. And they were all sitting over on his side. The camera panned over to Bill Clinton, and he was not happy. Apple cinnamon tea with honey. I do got a caramel baked apple pie in there I bought yesterday. But I'm thinking they forgot to put most of the apple in it. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of really good crumble on the top and everything, but there just ain't that much apple in it. I don't know. I wasn't real happy. You know, though, I do got some toaster strudels in there. Have them little packs of icing. And they've been in there long enough. I probably wouldn't heat the strudel things up and eat them, but I sure could take that icing and put it on that apple pie. Now I'm thinking, uh-oh, they got this moving.
Thinking like a fat guy is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, you get this fat not knowing how to make something good. Never seen any sugar I didn't like.
Sugar's poison.
That's all right. It is, though, especially fructose corn syrup, which has been forced on every food product known to man, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's a documentary on Netflix or somewhere about that, you know, about sugar and how that the industry or whatever, the fructose corn syrup people or whatever, I forget how it all worked. They were being they were getting subsidies from the federal government or whatever, and then they had, you know, to find a market for all that corn. Oh, we'll make fructose corn syrup and make everyone put it in their stuff instead of regular sweetener. Yeah, they're doing 34 and 31 miles per hour on the interstate around India, it says. Who's going to come over and shovel for me so I don't have a heart attack?
kid.
If I seen some kids walking with a shovel, I'd be like, y'all go back here and just shovel the deck off in a place out there, about a 10 by 10 square for a little guy to go pee in, and I'll pay you to do it. But it'll never happen. Mm-hmm. Everything is closed today. I can't have the crawl there below the picture, announcing all the closings. They should just run a crawl across there that says everything's closed, stay the F home.
Nope, don't work that way.
Yeah, everybody gotta have that money. Might miss a day of profits of ripping somebody off. Breaking news. U.S. Steel are going to court to challenge Biden's blockade. Slow down, you're going too damn fast. Federal lawsuit accusing Biden of violating both companies' due process and has promised to invest almost $3 billion. Good. You need to keep our steel industry going here, what's left of it. Because we go to war with China, we lost our supplier of steel right there. And it's not really good steel neither from over there. What you doing, buddy, man? Huh? That's your good boy? Yeah, you is a good boy today. Little guy, let's go check that tomato gravy. Huh? Easy now. Easy now. You're getting me. I haven't even had it, but it sounds good to me. I could probably do some tomato gravy. Some of that other gravy they was talking about one time, I don't think I could do. Yeah, it's up one too many. Ain't that right, little man? What was that? Hot dog gravy or something they were talking about that time, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. What do you think, little guy? Should we go in there and lay on that really big soft blanket today, huh? How you been, stranger?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you wake up at, I don't know, 8:30 my time. What you doing today? You snowed in yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, all we got was rain. We didn't get no snow,
Oh, really?
sleet, and we didn't no ice either. But everything's froze over this morning because it's 25, 24 degrees.
Yep.
I'm looking out on the road. The road looked pretty clear. Road clear. It's just my yard. Man, it started raining.
Nubby, I'm afraid to ask.
Not yesterday, but night before last, and it rained all day, all night that night, and all day yesterday.
Really?
Morning, Jersey, 205. No B.
About to the point where there ain't nowhere for the rain to go. Chocolate starfish. I don't even think I want to ask.
Man, we are flooded all over the place here. Everything.
You know what's funny? And I don't remember us having that much rain last week or so, but every place I went, every river I crossed is up. Creeks, everything were just up and flowing almost out of the banks. And I'm like, I don't remember us having that much rain for them to be that way. I mean, so I would say the Mississippi and Ohio are going to be on the rise here this next week. I don't know. Because, I mean, everything's flooded right now. Well, it was until the snow came. It's not cold enough to freeze no rivers or creeks right now, though. There was a creek in my neighborhood And I can remember in the wintertime when it would freeze over, someone always had to be the first one to try it and see if the ice was strong enough to hold us or not. Which usually meant someone was going home earlier than everybody else because their feet were wet and cold. But when it did freeze hard enough that you could get out on it and play, we had a good time. Because you could walk down the creek in areas that you would normally wouldn't be able to get to or see from all the trees and bushes and stuff, you know. So you could just walk down the creek through the middle, and it was pretty cool.
Morning, Rustic.
13 or whatever, you know. Eric said, "Good morning, Rustic." I don't know if you heard him or not.
He's probably getting another cup of coffee.
Drop off quickly into.
Hey, morning, Eric. Yeah, my wife called. I was talking to my wife on the phone.
Storm warning.
Dave said had a lie in Rustic. What? Good morning, Dave. Dave. Grab back. I got to take her phone to her. She was looking for her work phone.
Oh, okay, no worries. Huh. "9 a.m. it's certain to snow. 10 a.m. a little bit above likely, all the way to 12 p.m. a little bit above likely to snow." Oh, that's pretty. Yep, gotta be caramel. Yeah. Ooh, right now wind chills at 7 degrees where I live at right now with the wind chill. I'm gonna have to shovel snow real fast, ain't I?
Good Lord, I bet it feels like it's 18 degrees out there. That wind blowing like crazy.
Well, I just said the wind chill here makes it said it's 7 degrees. It is
It's
going to
24
go up.
here. Wind's blowing real hard, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back. What I miss?
No.
Nubby. Oh, I see. Go to work today. Awesome.
It said the wind chill here has us down in single digits.
Let's see. I see Terry B. Good morning, Uncle Lou. Good morning.
And
Good morning, everybody.
The interstates definitely look kind of snow covered and not a lot of people out traveling. Where you going, little man, huh?
Yesterday we had about well, it sprinkled. It never did stop raining. It was a misty and sprinkling, downpour. But we had a slight break in the rain, but it was still sprinkling. And I went down there yesterday to throw the net, try to catch some shad. I only caught one.
Yeah, Ernie, I use the broom at first too because it's like powdery snow, so it ain't going to be hard to move it out of the way when I do. You know what I mean?
Morning, Chris. Tell me.
21 degrees, so it's not like it's going to warm up enough to make it get heavy. Hey, Chris, I was wondering how you guys doing, man. I know you guys were right in the heart of a lot of snow coming that way. What'd you get, 8 or 10 inches thereabout?
Chris wants to build a snowman.
In the looks of the interstates from you up to there, I wouldn't even try to get to Indy today. I forget they showed a minute ago what the interstate looked like down that way. It wasn't good.
Did you get a lot of snow yesterday, Eric?
We got about 5.5 inches.
Yeah, I was watching Ryan Hall. He showed a map of average snow depth of 8 inches across through there, and I was like, "Woo!"
I ain't gonna say nothing, Chris. I so could, but I won't.
Yeah, we got 10 inches, but I don't know about you know what? Yeah, Tim. You know what they say about braggers? You want to see my nugget?
What you doing, little man, huh? What are you doing rolling around on your back acting all crazy? You think I'm going to come and rub your belly for you? You are nuts. That is not going to happen.
Sometimes Chris can pull out a good one.
This damn household, that will never happen. There you go, you knucklehead. No
Good
toe
day.
bites.
Back again.
No toe bites.
Man, I didn't go to bed till like 1 o'clock this morning.
It was about 12.
I was sleeping good, and the wife woke me up. You gonna get up? It's 6 o'clock.
That's not exactly what I was going to say, dog, but I'll reserve it for private conversations with Chris when I talk to him.
Hit it 4 times to give that 10 from what I heard. I don't know about that, Ernie. 5, Ernie.
I was just going to, never mind. I ain't going to say it. That's going to be the new intro and outro for my show. If I can remember how to do it again.
Because you can't remember how to post an intro or outro on the videos.
It's easy. You go to media asset. You download it into your photo album or gallery, and then if you download the intro into that, you go to make your StreamYard. You go into it, your StreamYard live. Don't go live, but just go into the StreamYard. Go to media assets. Scroll down to videos and download it from there. Click on the one, and then
Oh,
there.
you're gonna have to talk me through that on the phone one time because I got an intro, but I still haven't been able to get it to upload.
I can make you an intro. You send me a picture of your icon that you want.
Yeah, I already got one. I got one already. I just don't know how to get it on there. I've tried, but I've done something wrong.
Do you already have it saved in your photo album?
Oh yeah, it's saved on my computer. Now I wonder if I save it to my StreamYard from my computer, I wonder if I would still be able to play it on my phone when I use it to go live.
Yeah. It'll always be on your StreamYard. It'll always be there. And all you have to click on it.
Yeah, I don't think you're going anywhere. I was going to say, looks like there might be a little ice out there too, huh?
We decided to stay home today.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Wow. How much did you get?
You know, I really don't know. It's blown around so much and drifted up. I would say at least 8.
Yeah, I would too. And then I had my back door had a foot high drift on it. Yeah,
it's still snowing and blowing right now.
Yeah, they said you was going to get another inch or two.
We're in that 3 to 5 range is what I was looking at this morning.
Really? More yet? Okay. Up here we're in the drifts and everything. Yeah, ain't no sense in even getting out of the house today.
This walk I'm on's been shoveled 6 times.
Yep, that's make a big pot of chili and find something to binge watch, man. You know what I mean?
Got the yellow meter.
Oh, you got around there in the wind that time. Never mind.
Can you hear the wind?
Yeah, you got in the wind and you backed up.
We're sheltered from the wind right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold here too, Chris.
Yeah, it's a good time to stay in the house.
Hey, there's Mr. Murillo. He said, good thing you aren't allergic to snow like like the Southerners are. You even say the word blizzard, and they curl up on the floor and act like they were dying.
See what it looks like over here.
I can
Morning,
see
Mr.
the snow blowing. I guaranteed the snow's blowing over there. Oh, you froze. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's windy.
Yeah, it is.
Probably blowing 20 right now.
Hey, did the tornado get those trees over there that you just showed?
That tree right there?
No, I mean on the east side of your property
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's all that tornado from a couple years ago.
That's what I was wondering. They look all tore up. Yeah, over there. That's what I was talking about. The tops are all out of them. Yeah, you ain't lying, Mike.
Man,
Why'd
They
I
would
come
have
out
to
here?
declare a state of emergency right now if they were here.
I don't know.
Yeah, they put us on travel warning.
Yeah. They had Eric on it too, and his boss was mad because he didn't come in.
Huh? Travel warning means emergency personnel only.
Exactly. And his whole route was under that designation. And it's like, well, I can't even come in. You kidding me? Nice to be in the house again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I got to go out and shovel a place for the dogs here in a minute.
Kelly's working from home today.
That's cool. I
Can't
could
say
be,
I'm
I guess.
Bugman show.
Woo.
Hey, more Kelly.
Good morning, Miss Telly.
You can see it blowing right
So
there.
you can see
Yeah.
on that railing how much snow is built up.
Yeah.
I'd say 6 to 8.
Yeah.
On that table, there's probably 8 on that table.
What's the matter, Till, huh? What do you want?
Yeah, all this deck's been shoveled multiple times. Telly shoveled it this morning about 6 o'clock.
Hear you. Come and tell me, Tilly.
Is that snow drift up the top of that pool?
Hey, you see that?
Woo.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. That was a rail.
You can't even see the steps on the pool. It just looks like a snow slope.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, it's Burr here. That's for sure.
It is here too. Winter Wonderland.
See what I bought Telly the other day?
Oh, that's cool.
I bought that for when we was in Chicago. I saw it at the mall.
See, I never could figure out why they put Scream.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was. I mean, I guess it technically it was a horror movie, but look.
No, it was just a dude dressed up as a psycho killer. What we got here?
I got an apple pie, a cheesecake, half of a really good pizza, and a pot of beans, ham and beans. I think I'm good for the next couple of days.
It just goes on for infinity right there.
It just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, that'll mess with your mind in the right state. Come here, guys. I got you. I know Grandma's sick today, so I'll fill in for her. Hold on. I don't know why.
Stay inside and love on the dogs.
That's right. Good day.
This dog?
Little guy's going to protest me, though, if I don't go out and shovel him a place to go. There, dummy. Yeah, I'm just going to put some long socks on and some shoes and a sweatshirt, and it'll be all right. There you go. I don't play, guys. You get 2 big pieces, and that's it. I don't break them in little pieces and sit there and feed them to you like Mom does. Sorry. It's all gone.
All right. I showed you our stuff. I'm leaving now.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to be
Your
sad.
dad needs to be cleaned off like mine does.
Want to go fishing? There's your outro.
Chris, I'll throw a pole out there, see if he catches snow bass.
I
Okay.
asked Telly if you wanted to go fishing today.
Oh, mercy. I can imagine what she said.
With that.
Bigfoot
What is that?
Sasquatch. That's a Bigfoot Sasquatch.
But
Him, her, it, or they. You don't really know unless you get to know them.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right, man. Be safe over there.
Yep. Bye.
I would tell you to get a bunch of food, but I know Telly got you all hooked up.
I know. I just had pancakes and sausage.
Never mind. Get off my TV. Or get off my screen.
See you later.
What, you want to go out?
they want
I'm telling you, Tilly, this is a no treat trip this time. As long as we got that up front, no treats this time. You can go out all you want, but you ain't getting a treat every time you go out there and stand on the porch and look around. Go on, enjoy. Now you guys holler when you're ready to come back in. That's what she does. She'll go out and stand on the porch and just stand there and look around and turn around and come back in like, okay, I went out. Can I have another treat now? She does it all the time. Hey, morning, dog and I. How are you, buddy?
Buggy right now. That Mississippi River is flowing so hard that if you had 16-ounce weight thrown it out there, it would suck it plumb back up against the bank.
I'll bet.
Man, it's flowing hard.
I was going to say everything up here's been flooded for like 5 days, so half of it's had to have reached you guys by now, I'd think.
Yep. Morning, Curtis 2.0.
Like I said,
if we get a warm front and all that snow up north to where everybody's at, man, it will flood down here big time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If it was to warm up in the next day, all across up here, it'd flood the Ohio and then flood you guys. Because the ground's already saturated. It's either saturated or froze, so that water ain't going to go nowhere but drain to the creeks.
Yeah. Because yesterday when I come in from throwing that cast net, I was walking across part of the front yard and the water was pushing up out of the ground.
Yeah. I like it. I'm going to write my own song things.
You're going to write your own jingle?
Yeah, I'm going to write a jingle for my show. The Bugman's Clubhouse.
Don't be mean to the best friend you'll ever have. Give them 2 treats.
2 treats. Dave, you have no idea how many treats they've had this morning. Way more than they deserve.
Like 2.0. Good morning.
At least 4 of them.
I was up. Fishing was good.
He goes out there and walks around till he just sits on the porch or stands on the porch. Little guy's out here running around all crazy. Did you go potty, little man? Look at you. You're all fired up, ain't you? You got snow on your nose even. Look at that. Go on, crazy dog. Go on, big crazy dog.
Up so high and rolling so fast that
here, there you go. Wipe your feet up on this. Jump.
For a while.
Hi, Teal.
You get behind
Come here, let me see. You got
walk night, and then most of your walk nights are underwater right now. So
look, we got that one good. Hold on, we got one more side to get. There you go. Oh, look how good your eyes look now. Oh, you got the best looking eyes in the world now. We don't have no runny eyes in my house, do we? Little guy running around looking for mom now. There, he finally found her.
yeah, my dog got runny eyes now for some reason. I don't know why, like she's been crying or something.
Yep. That's my biggest pet peeve is people let their dog's eyes get all runny underneath or at the corner. You know what I mean? My dogs won't have that. I'll follow them around like a little kid.
I don't know. Vet told me one time it was allergies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can see that. Yeah, I'm watching the weather right now, and Chris is right. They got looks like a band that's going to go right over them of heavier snow.
Oh, yeah, there's more coming. I think they're calling for snow either today or tomorrow. Here, probably today.
And I'm just right on the edge. On the north edge, it's either it'll maybe get some or it's going to go just below us. I know my buddy lives in Newcastle. It's like 23 miles from here. Yesterday evening, he texted me. He said, "We got about 4 inches." I said, "Dude, I ain't had a drop of snow yet." An hour later, it's snowing so hard you couldn't see, and big flakes too. Additional snowfall for my area up to an inch. Down at Chris's, it said 1 to 3. I think they guess. They get close and then throw numbers out there. So were you fishing on the rise or on the drop, Dog and I, when it was good? Was it when the river was up or when it was going down?
Yeah. Hey, Eric.
He probably fell asleep.
I don't blame him.
He
I was
said,
going to ask him how them baby fish were doing.
he said he was going to take a nap.
I'm still here.
Them baby fish getting any bigger?
Yeah. There's like 5 of them in there.
Okay, never mind, Dog and I. I read that now. I understand. I'm a little slow. Let's see. Friday, there's a chance of snow scattered, and then Sunday, a chance of snow. Or Saturday, and then Sunday, it's going to be 32 degrees.
I kind of feel for them guys that's got to fish that Winter Blues tournament.
Is that this weekend?
They know that they have a choice to stay at home.
Yeah. Is that this weekend?
Saturday, yeah.
I don't even know how you get a boat in the water right now. The boat ramps be covered in snow. You better be ready to become a bank fisherman.
Get bougie like Chad and get a flamethrower.
Hey, there's River Rat. Like here.
Chad's bougie.
Good Morgan, bitte.
Trash
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrecks around the Indianapolis Loop. What do you think, Till, huh? Yeah, there's a good girl. Uh-oh, what's Mom got? Uh-oh, you better go in there. Hurry, she got cheesecake, I think.
Jersey. I had 2 dogs, and one of them was diabetic, and I have to inject twice a day. We bribe her with treats, and the other dog gets in line for her treats for free.
Yep.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm surprised that Tilly, she's never been to the vet, but she probably is too. She's so heavy, man. It started with Grandma, and now Mom does it. So what do you do, man?
It's hard to break them when they do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Grandma used to feed them graham crackers, and Mom feeds them about whatever it is she's eating.
Yeah, my father-in-law, bless his heart, every dog they had a fixed where they couldn't have pups. They were female or male. He'd feed them whatever he was eating. If he was eating bologna or whatever, they got fat, become diabetics, they died.
Yeah.
He just get him another one.
Yeah, I never thought about dogs becoming diabetic. That's it, little guy. Till you guys are on a diet, you're diabetic. You got diabetes. We're going to have to cut you off. No more sweets and only good, healthy food from the dog food place. What, honey? It's okay. Don't go to mommy, huh? Go get her. She went in there, honey. What'd she have? You might want to go see. It might be worth the trip in there. Right, little guy? Little guy's like, man, shut up, dude. I don't want her to know.
Yes, Kurtz is still in his Packers, Steelers
hangover.
Yeah. He's wearing that Steelers onesie still in there.
Yep. Yeah. 8:54. I'm going to quit here about 9, guys. Probably be the right thing to do, wouldn't it? Then I might get something done today around here. I doubt it, but it's a good thought anyway. I probably have to go through and open all these envelopes that came last week.
Hey, don't forget, y'all, this is the time of the year if you need to change your lines out on your reels and stuff, put some new ones on.
Yep, I'm getting ready to put line on my the new little open face I got. My kind of do everything but catch a big fish pole, for lack of a better word. I mean, I'm gonna catch bluegill on it, crappie, and
I sent a package out to envelope, big yellow envelope out to Eric Curtis. I sent the hooks and stuff to Backlash, and Backlash ain't even got his package yet.
dude, I ordered a book from the guy came in here a couple of weeks ago or last week or whatever. The writer guy I said that when he was in here today, I ordered a book, and on the tracking, I could see where he put it in the post office at his little town, and it left there and went to some big town in Virginia, and it sat there for 5 days.
Well, I sent this out like last Monday.
Yeah, I would not ship anything via the post office if you paid me to. Uh-oh, are you guys stuck? I think you are. The news guy got stuck in the snow. But and me and him talked about it via email back and forth. I'm like, man, that according to the tracking, this thing's still in. I can't remember the town in Virginia. It's a big one. And he said, oh, no, I see it. He said, I stopped by the post office and asked them about it, and they didn't know anything. Well, was it last week? I think they had the Postmaster General in a congressional hearing because they're getting so many complaints about the post office. And he actually, he's spinning out. Don't you dare. You're the newsman. You can't do that. You're so idiot. But one of the senator guys starts to question him. He said, hey, just so you know, this is my experience. I dropped a letter off at my post office to go 12 miles from my house or from my office. It took 5 days to go 12 miles. Can you tell me why it took so long for that to go there? And the guy gives him some lame excuse. He says, oh, no. He said, no, don't wait a minute. That's not the only one I've done. I've done another one that went 25 miles, and it took 5 or 6 days to get there. And his whole gist was, what in the hell is wrong with your post office right now? And the guy that was the Postmaster General, dude, was so freaking arrogant, man. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you are so gone as soon as this administration changes. He actually, at one point, like a 5-year-old, put both his hands over his ears and said, I cannot hear you guys. To a congressional hearing, he done that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Seriously. My kid used to do that, mister. But yeah, so there's the reason your post office is all messed up is this idiot's in charge of it. Because right now, if I mail something from here to the other side of Muncie, it goes in the post office, goes down to Indianapolis to the main hub, and then comes back up to the other post office in Muncie and goes out and gets delivered. Instead of going from my post office 9 miles or so to the other post office and being sent out to the neighborhood.
Well, Buggy, the last 5 packages that I have received, they've been damaged.
Damaged. Yep. Mine too. Yep. The what was I got? The fishing pole and reel. I got lucky that it was in a tube, but they had the tube in a box, and the box had been damaged so bad that they had to put the bottom back on and tape it up. About, I don't know, a foot up from the bottom. It had been broke off or whatever, So had the rod not been in the tube also, it would have been trashed. Like I said, I won't ship anything but FedEx. I've never had a problem with FedEx, not one time. And usually when I'd order dirt bike parts, I'd ask them, who do you ship with? And if they said post office where, I said, never mind, I'll order from someone else. But tracking is the worst thing the post office ever did, because now you can look at where your package is at and ask them questions. Like here's the printout of it. Why has this package been sitting at this post office for 5 days now?
Huh.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves right now is post office. I'm so pissed off at
So
it.
I have to enjoy Rod showing up, bent in half, box open with the broken hands off, Rod sticking out. And they asked me if it can be paired or not.
Yeah.
Dog, now you're lucky if you order stuff that comes the next day, unless you're paying for overnight delivery. I order stuff. It takes a week and a half where you come in.
Well, there's a Amazon hub right here in Indianapolis, a big one. And it used to be I'd get stuff the next day, but something's happened that now it takes 2 or 3 days. I don't know what the deal is. It used to be, you know, if it would say it was in stock and I'd look and it'd say be there tomorrow, that means it was in that warehouse over by Indy. Yeah, I don't. And I think that might be something to do with what's going on with the post office is they took on that Amazon account and it is a little overwhelming. So other things get put on the back burner. So those there are delivered on time. So it doesn't look bad and they don't lose that big contract.
Well, I ordered this gift for my granddaughter, my oldest one, then for Christmas. And I knew it said it through Amazon, and it said it was going to be a week before it came in, and it was that gum. I think I got it in the mail like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Now, usually if you're ordering from Amazon and it says, you know, like a week out or whatever, that usually means it's coming from somewhere else first.
Yeah, I ordered it. I think it was a week before Christmas. I ordered that. I figured, well, it'd be in by Christmas or at least the day after something now.
Yeah, they lost him and he needs to file a claim. Exactly. Like, are you kidding me, man? Kiss my butt. And filing the claim don't do no good because they're still not going to find your thing. And you're lucky if they pay. If you didn't get insurance or whatever, they're not going to pay for it most times.
That's messed up there, Danny.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get that guy to take me to lunch forever. I deliver tires in his county and his hometown. But he's got time to send you a package. That's wrong.
Yeah.
I just want a sandwich and just to talk. And
I just want a sandwich. Can a brother get a sandwich? Oh, 9 o'clock, y'all. I think we probably ought to call her a day. What do you think?
yeah,
Bueller?
I started to doze off. I started to do a bug man today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing right there.
Now my tummy's saying, hey, that Pop-Tart wasn't nothing. I need a pancake.
I need a Pop-Tart. I'm going to get one as soon as we're done here.
That actually sounds pretty good. Pancake sausage.
Have a great day, Bugman, Eric.
All right, good, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Let's see you later, brother.
Yeah, they got that thing pulled up out of the thing.
Sent me.
Okay, all you people that came in and chatted today and hung out, I sure appreciate it. You guys make a guy feel good to know you want to come in and hang out.
Yeah, and all you lurkers.
All you lurkers like
on you
and J Dog and yeah.
You couldn't even say hi. You don't have to say hi to everybody in the chat. You could at least say hi to the people up on panel.
Yeah.
How rude.
Yeah,
that's just rude.
Free entertainment.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah, man. Come on, dudes. What's up? Send the guy a bag or something. Make him feel better. I'll send me that green from down in Florida. No, I'm sorry. I was flashback to the 70s. My bad. You okay, Teal? What's the matter, honey? That's okay. Lay down.
If I think I'm going to go make me a couple pancakes. I'm kind of hungry.
I know. It sounds good, pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pop Tart's all right and all, but pancakes a lot better.
So long, man. I don't know. I
Pancakes.
lost the taste for them, I guess. I think I'll read a book today.
Come here, Tail.
I've been trying to read this book for 2 weeks now, so I think I'll do that.
Read a book.
Yeah. Literature, man. It's a real book that I actually hold in my hands even.
Nah, my brother's got these books that they read to you, you know.
Yeah, I got Audible also for when I'm traveling.
We got them pop-up books.
You got the pop-up book with the pictures. Yep.
That's my kind of book.
Morning, Gator. Yeah, I guess pop-up book.
Hey, Gator, dude, you're late, brother. We're getting ready to end it. I'm sorry, man. I meant to end it at 9. I run over here a little bit, but I've been on for a while. I got stuff to do. We're battling the great white death here up here, the snow that kills people, according to the weatherman who has been on for 24 hours, and he's getting ready to undo his tie like Jerry Lewis used to do on the telethon because it's his big time.
Well, that's a
Up
new
next
name.
with Lamar. Who's Lamar? Up next with Lamar. Hold on, I gotta check you out and see if I can give you a wrench or not. We'll see. Hold on. Let a brother get a look here.
Now go ahead and clapping.
There we go. Go to the channel.
I already did.
5 degrees.
When I went to go get my earpiece, that's as far as I went.
Yep.
It's not my fault. The snow still falling, so it's yours it's yours or Curtis's turn. I'm sorry, I should mute myself.
All right, dude. I dig it. Get a sub to you there, buddy.
Get him, Eric. Get him.
There we go. Go back out that way. Put this back up there. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Now you won't get pushed around or nothing. Okay, my peoples. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think we're going to call it a day. Wait, we got to have our outro time. Got to do our chime. You have to remind me to do this every time so I don't forget. Show's over.